I'm focused. I've been watching for the omens. I've been listening to everything you said. It's been running through my head, locked and loaded. I got the feeling that you know it. Yeah, I've only just begun. I won't stop until it's done, till you're broken. So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the lighter. Flame that burning through your veins as we're walking through the flames, getting higher. Bigger they are, harder they fall.
As we return to the darkness, Ray, you finally feel the warm iron chains untangle from your wrists and the blindfold removed, revealing not the dark interior you were trapped in without food or water for days, or maybe only hours. But now, as the sound of drums pull you out of the dark corner of the room, beneath iron bars, orcish words grumble beside you in test of your weight. In a rageful scream and a loud roaring sound ahead of you, you are flung. For a moment you feel weightlessness, and then your shoulder collides with the smooth stone wall where you are thrown. Is a hallway with light 15 feet above you, barely revealing as you look back and you see the big ogrekin with a back sewn of metal and flesh and rock. Its hand releases, lets go, as loud iron bars grind down and slam shut behind him, locking you in this about 9 foot wide tunnel ahead. A roar picks up as the gates slam one way, and as you look up, you see above you spikes. Spikes naturally form stone, but it seems kind of carved. And you're realizing why it's carved, because each of these spikes that line the kind of upper ring of where there is light filtering through from above. You're seeing heads of real orcs looking down at you with weapons, also kind of ready to see if you're going to jump up and they get a chance to spike you. But on these spikes, which these orcs are pressing themselves between, are heads. Some look grey fur heads. Some you recognize from the Krueler clan, the ninjas. Some you recognize as maybe young Rogan. But most of these seem mutilated, gaunt, grey, hairless heads, spiked sideways, piercing out with the stone pillars. And that's all above them. And then ahead of you, there's kind of like a dark archway where you can see a large rocky mound has kind of covered the front entrance above. But through that tunnel, you see the expanse of dark, smooth stone opens further into an area of different, now naturally cut cavernous walls, and ahead a long dark tunnel further in that appears to hold no light or color as to what hides in it, but without shackles. Freedom. Freedom tempered by the walls of freedom. You are here, and these spikes are actually here.
No.
You can see what you're kind of what looks over you as you realize you're being watched, and they are aware, not flinching. This door, which is just rusted iron bars, they look almost bronze, or just that layer of rust, it's so thick. There is a large back of a ogrekin body behind it, blocking it, but looking inwards from the direction you just came. Where do you go? What do you do?
I'll walk.
And just as you begin to walk, roar, just cheers and the booming drums begin to get louder and more consistent.
Walk into the opening. And I kill everyone around.
So you just like take a guy out from the top angle.
No, he's actually my fanboy.
You had and activate that camera for me, Kaden. Hey, you wanna take care of that?
You set it up how you want it.
Baby, look up the sail.
Go do it, Keter. Because you're gonna have to log in.
I just think we
5, 1,
should.
2, 3.
Let's just let Aiden be in control.
I am in
It's
control.
at a good angle. And I will move this to reveal but Murphy's chambers here. Cornell's is much bigger on that far side there. Both of those guys aren't technically out. Loki has indented the wall enough that he knows with enough force he didn't manage it just before, but he can rip the bars back out. Cornell basically did. With an ogre, 2 ogres that have now left. So there was like a 5-hour period where you were doing some whittling for about 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
It had already been 12 hours. These guys
widow.
had been captured for less than 2 days and have already basically ruined the prison that they're in because of some of their enormous sizes and some of their enormous strength.
I just don't really. I don't like small rooms.
A weapon yet?
Yeah, so basically in the kind of the last antechamber room, it's still a kind of large prison chamber, but in the antechamber where there looked to be racks of different weapons, there was some that were basically still wrapped in the type of material that was safely secured in your boat. But when you came to shore, you couldn't even unwrap your sword hidden away, tucked in the boat before these guys had just jumped you. So everything that was attached to your boat is still there. The roaring cheers as you enter this central chamber. I'm going to turn this down. You see above, looking down, there is kind of like a large, another ogre-like creature, but it has a big bowl, a big tub in its hands where it's seeming to grab handfuls of like a thick coagulated blood and just throw it out towards you, out into this open chamber, like throwing blood to lure sharks out the edge of a boat, splashing blood out of this central chamber, and then you see it moves aside. Oh, he's dead. This big guy here moves aside and reveals this guy at the edge of the stage. You hear growls and roars and groans and cheer as this seemingly smaller, compared to everything else here, he doesn't look orcish. You know, he's maybe 6 feet tall. He has a spiral carved into his stomach, which is exposed, and a kind of femur, like Cornell had made a femur, but with a skull attached to the top of it, formed into a kind of a well-carved staff. It looks down at you, and I mean, you barely notice the shade of its body. There is light coming from behind it, so kind of revealing the silhouettes of a fair few, you know, surrounding orcs, and I mean, you're noticing them too on the horizon. But symbols, what languages do you speak?
Sylvan and Common.
Sylvan and Common. Okay, so you don't recognize most of these. The one, Feast of the Mother, written in Common, and it's marked onto here, smeared in blood in a type of like titling of an arena, but you're seeing other languages, other symbols. Most of these look to be kind of orcish. The biggest, which is written in big common strokes, you see Feast of the Mother. But also symbols of Kaoi and and Roshan, the banners of your clan, twisted into, defaced into skulls and broken blades. You hear above you, "It is your time. You are my entertainment." Not really as deep or guttural as every other orc in this room, but they kind of roar in agreeance and protest of you. "But if you live, I will see your life spared. For the first of the feast can be given reprieve. Face death, for the unmartyred shall be one." As it looks ahead and ushers forward,
I swear to God.
You got tackled.
two
You
other
motherfucker!
creatures
You're not here!
spray blood with their hands, throwing it out over you. You get dusted with like thick, coagulated pieces of blood spattering onto you. Grog. You're seeing blood thrown out, spraying down above a figure that is now, he has armor, but it's now being tinged with that reddish color. And Aiden as Ray, as your new character, which you may now describe yourself, but also let me know as you look into a dark kind of cavernous tunnel, not knowing what's coming for you, what you do to prepare yourself.
Alright, so Felix can see this?
Only Felix.
Okay.
Brock.
His territorial people.
Felix can see it.
I mean,
can see
yeah.
it. I mean, I can see it, but
You can see it.
And only
So-
just the corner of it. Like, you can see half your body in this perspective.
So what you may or may not see is a about 5'8" tall furry beast. Most of his fur is covered by this heavy armor. It has a tinge of red, a tinge of blue. And it's very ornate, but not ornate enough to be royal only.
So there's a bit of purple in there.
Yeah, a bit misty.
Purpley blue.
Yeah,
more,
it's you see the back of his head, and it's a dull red fur. He has little pointy ears, and to his side you can see the back of his katana's sheathed blade. Quite a large weapon. I think that's about all you'd see.
And how does he prepare
Oh.
himself?
He basically just handles his weapon
One hand.
one hand. The opposite end, so it's not the one he would draw with, but kind of like clicking it open.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to make a perception check, start off with the first roll.
and as Brock sees him,
What's Rob do?
from Brock's skin. Sorry,
So Brock has already been carving symbols all across your room. Your room is like a crack house of symbols.
Brock will like point
What?
out.
I was gonna say asylum. I just went to crack house. I don't know why. Asylum. a crazy house.
Small little. Another like lockpick that points out. That's just a bit
a bar.
reflective in the light to just kind of signal to this guy.
So it kind of looks like a dentist tool with a little tiny little like spade end bit
But
that
it
has.
seems a bit more clean.
So no, he did. He gave you a bar, and you did open the door.
I can create one, but the lockpick you hold is just
But you already. Oh yeah, you're right.
It could be worse.
You weren't even unlocking this door. That was a mistake. You can still do it with the other one.
I can do it after.
Timey-wimey.
What?
Then just paid me another minute.
And then those
if I
were
don't
solid?
have it.
Stop complaining.
That too. For a 12.
I like it.
Pretty good.
It could be worse. It could have been a net 1.
Plus 11 professionals.
No, plus 10. That's a
and
12.
quick
Two
math.
to the 12.
Well, hey, that's the same as me.
How is Ray's sight in the dark?
He has low light vision, so sees 2 times as far as a human in low light.
It's the same as me.
Okay, so there is some distance down
Yeah, guys, we get it. You can see.
a corridor that narrows.
you,
I'm going to let you guys have the rest of this scene, but I will say only for Ray that it's slow because you're getting splashed with so much blood. You're wondering why they're still going, but it's like this. It's like they're trying to ripen you for the kill, or draw this creature in. But despite all of their roars, the quietest sound is this kind of slow, quiet dragging of chains about 80 to 200 feet down the corridor, which, that's a big gap. It's a dark, cavernous space. It looks perfectly made, natural round walls, and it's just a perfect acoustic room for hearing the sound, but it just echoes a good amount.
Can I self-reflect for a second? And
Full-time action.
wait, did I see the light?
With the 12? You know what? When you flick open the piece, like kind of like the top of a lighter, it reveals the top of your blade. While it's wrapped in like a material, the top of it is metal. And you flick it open, and there is on that kind of like the angle that it's opened, the reflection at the top of your sword gets that little bit of light. Like I'm not even saying you flick it open, but the very top, the tiniest top part of your blade gets a tiny bit of like light angle. So you recognize
Can I
can look-
cock my head to see? Wall? Okay.
But like, maybe you're noticing that there are decent-sized cracks in the wall. Not enough for anything to fit through. But maybe that is with light coming through. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
But yeah,
And
but
I mean, you
self-reflect.
couldn't even get really a direction, just that it's behind you. Definitely.
Wait, and I can see the
You can see,
thing?
you can hear like the loud echoing sound.
Okay,
Change-
but I can't see
change
the
dragging.
creature yet.
You can't see the creature yet. And it does seem like the corridor continues for a good angle with the light behind you, 60 feet. It narrows decently, like maybe only to a 10-foot wide or 15-foot wide center space. But,
Okay.
but that's decent.
I will self-reflect, and I will think. Well, I would use Enguri to see if there is a good outcome to this event, which is can tell you whether a good action will bring good or bad results for you in your immediate future. So the action of fighting or participating in this event.
Is that what is it kind of like?
It's a racial.
Do I fight? Is that kind of, is fighting good?
Is fighting good?
Okay. And are you just sensing it in the direction of this?
Yeah.
Or is it more like everything around you? Like fighting?
It's like
there?
going in here to fight. Usually let's use a more precise circumstance, but
I would say
it's like one of, you can either say wheel, which is good, woe for bad, wheel and woe for both, nothing. And 70% chance to be a meaningful reply.
70% chance.
Plus 1 per cast level, so
Woe means no.
Yeah.
The tunnel ahead of you, woe. But like, the woe seems to be
Well, man.
based on the what was it, woe and way?
wheel.
Wheel. The wheel behind you. Kind of like,
You can just say good and bad if you
That's
want.
a
Yeah.
it's both.
really weird ability you got.
It's a weird ability. And normally I wouldn't even say yes to, yeah. I'd just say woe to the front, but
Okay.
yeah.
Don't worry, future
Wonderful.
uses will be more specific.
So it's bad ahead, good behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the chains are dragging forward. You can hear it coming towards you, obviously with this rain of blood above you. But it's slow. It sounds almost like it's just woken up, or maybe it's stirred now when it wasn't before, in this kind of short period of time. Sorry. Cornell.
Oh.
Monkey.
Roof.
So the ogre that was smashed to the front of your cage, Monkey, did get dragged away about 5 hours ago,
Nice.
when Cornell stopped fighting.
I just looked his flail hidden under a corpse.
But you can see that the door is bent this way. It's still jammed in the stone. But if you can put enough force at the upper part, you could just drop the whole door. Cicero opens the door. You can hear further down the tunnel. There shouldn't be
Cicero,
movement. Every sound is
okay.
left. You were hearing grinding from this guy.
I won't open it. I'll just unlock it. And I'll say, it's open. You can leave anything. And I'll walk down the corridor.
You walk down the corridor. Okay. You turn right and you see that there is a big ogre. Looks at you like, you belong here?
Why are you guarding here? You should be. I say, you should be. The festival has started. You should get up to it. And I will turn around and walk over to where I think they
Make
are.
a bluff. You guys hear that? You guys don't speak Orcish.
Man, who is that? Who keeps speaking of Orcish?
All bad or all good? All good. 15? I'm gonna just double check. I'm just gonna use wisdom for whatever this other cage.
Technically, if you become proficient, you can't succeed.
That doesn't make
But
any
you
sense.
can't.
Oh.
You're right.
That,
I don't think that's
that, no, I don't think so.
I think
That would mean it's
a
literally-
bonus check, I don't think that's how it is.
As you speak to it, it looks at you
Surely it's insight,
with
right?
a kind of a... Oh, Twice, what languages do you know?
Elvish Common, Sylvan Undercommon, Isuran, Orc, Whereas, and Dwarvish.
Cool. So you don't speak its only language.
Okay.
It doesn't speak common. It only speaks giant.
Oh.
Doesn't really
Wait. I was
You spoke
conversing.
with another one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So there is one that seems to be able to do the conversing. And you just turn
Yeah,
around.
I've walked away. I mean, I'm listening
You're like,
for like
"Oh."
aggression, and if it's attacking me, I'll immediately
It sounded
stop
like just like the ... in a conversation. Like,
I assume he
A
understands.
verbal ...
but that was a language that you've not heard before.
Talk to his
You
compatriot.
definitely talk to someone. They all look exactly the same. That's the disgusting part. The difference is how much metal is sewn into their flesh. Cornell and Moki. You hear, and you quickly see there is an approaching set of footsteps. Not a green creature. Close.
Next to the boss.
Ragged, brown, tattered cloth over his shoulder. Thin, 5'10" creature. In fact, as you're hearing all of this noise, you also hear behind you of like the iron bars being lifted, and then
I mean, it's not really.
like it has
Yeah.
now lived out.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so you're following Cicero. You get to a point now. There is no torchlight over here. This is all dark, but there's massive indents. There's blood across the floor. It looks kind of like a ragged prison place. Half of the bars further down, which are more shrouded in darkness, are heavily indented outwards. Even more than the one that you now see a horseman and a body left in the cell that is nearly completely melted by a smell that you can smell as a corrosive acid.
Just propped up back.
He's just there. It got poured onto his face, so there's maybe an arm, a shoulder, and a part of his stomach left visible. Yeah, okay. You guys.
Walk up to the bar.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
No luck. Oh. Are you okay?
fine. No. Cornell sounds fine.
For a Cornell.
Are you pressed to the bars? Are you moving closer?
It's
or
pitch,
back?
it's pitch black.
Nah,
Pitch black over his
Okay, I
side.
can't
he's still probably chipping away at his
You can
daggers.
hear a little.
The torch was there, right? Isn't it?
The torch, it's barely burning, and it doesn't get light all the way through. It gets it enough that you can see the
Can
edge
you
of
grab
it.
the torch? I can't see it.
I can see everything better from.
Can you grab the torch so I can...
Are we doing an
Just walk
escape
past you.
attempt?
Walk past him, grab the torch off the
Right.
wall if I can, if it
Okay,
comes off.
help me. I'm gonna take this out.
What?
Unless you broke the door.
Oh,
It's
door.
designed to come out.
I did describe to you what the door state is in.
Sure. I can help.
What?
Make a roll, and you'll just give him support with a +2 if you make above 10.
Well, his didn't have it was just bars, but
That's
they were
what-
still
that's
designed.
what
Yeah.
strength and it got re-indented and then pushed
Yeah.
back and
Okay.
re-indented. So, okay.
Pass.
You're doing the health action, I'm doing strength check.
Your DC for this bar is now 20 because of Moki's interaction with it.
So I need to roll a 13 plus 2.
If he beats a 10.
I beat 10. So it's an
Oh,
good.
yeah, I succeed. That's a
And yours is
26.
supporting you, 36.
26. The 36 will be awesome.
Okay. So the doors, so the ones at the uppermost point, you smash down with your hands. The door falls forward. Again, you're hearing kind of. You can keep it quieter. You can hear the chanting. It is distant and muffled by the thick amount of stone
Is
roofing
that
above
copyright?
you.
Or...
Yeah, it's quiet enough.
Okay, that's good.
It's not.
Oh, no, we're good. I'll hold them
Am I
right
right?
back. And I walk back,
What are we talking?
drag the corpse to the side, and grab the flail.
That flail.
Are you able to use a large weapon?
I can use all weapons, except with auto.
No, can you use large weapons?
It is a medium-sized weapon because these
Oh, okay.
creatures we
Alright.
discussed this.
Yeah.
It's only because they're.
It's great if it's large, and I think I can. I don't know the rules.
I think you would know.
If you're large, you can use large weapons.
I'm technically
Well,
large, but
it-
I'm center of
I think because you're a bigger
Yeah.
build, it was something like that.
Oh, okay.
No,
No?
don't worry about it
Okay.
right now.
Is that person alive?
Corpse? In the back?
No, the on the left, the big bald man.
That's cool.
That is Cornell.
Oh.
I repainted that whole thing to look nearly exactly like what he looks like. I would say at this point it is as like gaunt and thin because since Cornell woke up, you guys still had food. His demon ate all of it. So you're in a full 24 hours.
Kinda
You're just
weird.
slightly thinner.
Alright.
It's a thin, long-armed, fully half transformed demon monster, Cornell.
Right, are we taking Cornell?
Yeah.
You see his long legs are cross-legged in the corner of the room. He looks like he's doing a massive butterfly in the...
Alright.
Does the torch come off the wall?
Yeah, it can be pulled out. I mean, it's an ember. It's not bright, very bright at all,
Hold on.
but...
I need this.
Come here. We need all of us to get this door out.
Hold on, I'm finishing something.
Your torch...
We don't have much
walks
time. The
past
guards have got away.
literally 2 massive barrels filled with a green,
Alright.
acidic smelling, 2
Quarter
full
from your
barrels
week.
of what looks like a
Middle of
type
the week.
of either cooking acid or whatever the fuck they would be using acid down here for.
Cornell will stand up and start to turn and face the group.
Okay, so as the group kind of borders on the edge of the corner visible area of where you were, not the side that you heavily indented, but the side kind of left safest. You guys peer in through the bars. I'm gonna make Jake want to re-describe what they see and you don't.
I mean, at an initial glance, you can see Cornell. He just looks larger, probably edging on 7 feet now. But as he sort of turns more to face you, you see, especially in the reflection of the torchlight, one of his eyes is fully whited over, and the other side of his face looks like it's kind of stuck between half transformed and not transformed. So you see out of his mouth almost a second row of teeth growing to the side, half of his face, the skin's torn, almost goes down through his neck as well. You see the arm that doesn't have the manacle on it is enlarged, still sort of winding fur and musculature, giant claws. The other side with the manacle has maintained some amount of humanity, but still past bits of fur and then enlarged claws as well.
Do you think like the eyes are like sunken black, just like upon
Well,
observation?
he's missing one eye, and then the other one is just that whited over. Yeah.
But there's no cloth or anything, so it's
No.
without torchlight, Grok, you're just seeing like it's weird that his whole eye frame is like double the size. Like his head is almost like angularly wrong, but basically double the size in different angle proportions. I would say there's even almost like because you said the double rows of teeth, there's like a half overbite on one side of the face.
Well, it's poking out through the skin.
So an underbite.
Yeah.
So like hideous transformed underbite. I mean, how close do you approach? Because Cicero's torch is only going to get like if you're 5 feet away, it'll get.
Yeah, he'll just get to the bars.
Okay, so you guys are free now as a full group to discuss as you hear boom, boom.
Cornell, are you okay?
It's good to see you again. Are we getting out now?
Yep. I would like to rest one more day, but if we use this as an event to escape, maybe we can even recruit that guy. Anyways, they're all distracted. Time to leave.
Alright. Someone open my door.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it out.
We'll do it together.
It kind of bashed it.
There's one guard. I'm gonna
All 3 of us.
look in the rest
All 3
of
of
this
Of
small
course.
space for an exit.
Very well.
There is. It's a curved down tunnel.
All 3
and
of
there are
us
no
will be
guards.
pulling on these bars.
Stealth down the hole.
I do not succeed in my attempt to support.
Rip.
I got
Oh my
7.
god, he's a
I got a 9.
monster.
So what'd you get?
7.
Okay, so Moki and Cornell at the same time. Moki back kicks the bar as Cornell reaches the hand for the bar. So you just kick Cornell's hand.
Sorry. We're
Barely
quite
indenting the
coordinated.
bar. And to your right, you see Grok just grab 2 iron bars without indenting or rupturing any of the frame, just rips 2 bars out, leaving a kind of medium-sized body hole. Cornell at a twist you would fit through, but just rips 2 bars. You've got 2 iron rusted poles. You can use them as weapons. You can. They are about 6 feet tall.
2
Iron
bow
poles.
staffs.
Grok will put them together in his hands.
Cicero, as
Are
you
we expecting a fight?
Blade weapons.
Sure,
Oh, we are doing a presentation.
Great.
Cicero,
weapon?
as you head around,
He sort of
smooth
pulls out
curve.
2 bone daggers that are tied together with a little bit of wire. one of them's made out of sort of like two ribs, sort of curved to a point, and the other one's made out of a clavicle that's been sharpened on one end, so it almost gives like a karambit vibe.
Nunchuck daggers.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like thread. It's not chain.
Yeah.
It's
He's got that legendary parameter.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool drip.
You look around. You look. There's no firelight. The ground is spattered with like thick coagulated blood that looks recently spattered onto. So you see that. You hear, even with the 14, down the right side, which it seems to be a wider corridor that narrows further down. Did you bring your torch?
Yep.
Okay, so you don't see him. You do see at the edge of that little corner tunnel there is a glowing light that gets closer, and I'm guessing it gets further away again. So you notice that there's some sort of like curve off space. What do you do as you see that? And you hear down that right tunnel, chains. They just sound like they're barely grinding, like barely moving.
Can I slip in there? Is that like an actual...
Like just where my phone is facing, there is a further passage. You wouldn't be able to slip down it without everything else in this chamber that's looking like you can see with one eye that there is observers.
What about to the left of me?
To the left of your minute, yeah, observers. Observers. Even behind you.
I mean this corridor is behind Grox Hill. Is that something I can see through?
Do you mean that? Oh.
Alright. Behind Grox Hill. Also,
this thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
Is there a big hole in the wall there or something?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it becomes like rough cavernous wall. It's only supposed to be supporting a path. This leads up into this space here. So yeah, you can see that there's kind of like, you could jump that. That's not a roofed wall. And those arches above you are, like you duck. Even with the 14 passive, you're registering that they are clicking something up there. And while they're ready to fire, their bows aren't knocked, they're just held, and you can see and smell there's some thick, like really dried meat smell of like a broth being cooked above you guys. Chain shackle sounds down that side. This place, we're seeing like a small fat orc without tusks, basically drawing blood and raging in this abyssal.
Go back.
All kind of seem naturally
That way.
bigger than orcs, but you haven't really had much encounters with orcs.
So how many ogrekin approximate
So-
have I seen?
If we go that way, there's
Basically,
like a red square, so
all of
people
them
are
are.
standing.
What about
Not
our
all of them have
equipment?
like chunks of metal in them.
What
That seems
about
to be
our
like a type of
equipment?
military,
Do we know where they
strong
went?
military force.
Probably where the guards were.
Yeah, probably that's it.
But you can see the arches above where that little flame was coming out from that tunnel. So these guys are very visible to you. There's also a fire on their precipice where they are cooking something. That smell hits you. The people down here, you can see bloody beers being passed around, like steins filled with blood.
Or we
So
just
like
killed
six-
them?
I think
six
it's
to
way
eight.
to make.
Where are we going?
6 to 8.
I walked down this way where I had a confrontation with the...
I will follow.
Okay, you come back. Okay.
I guess we all follow.
Does Cicero just not say anything and just walk through?
No, he
No, we
said.
had a whole
Says
conversation.
Yeah.
No, I was talking over
No, he was talking
We continue.
over all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to the other side of the kind of prison area. It's not a big prison area, but it's big enough. And this corner spot, which you didn't notice before, does have a full size, basically like a semi-armory. You even see like a replica of Grok's box, except it's just a metal box. And it doesn't look well built. It looks like someone grabbed the scraps of a much finer made box and smashed nails in it to form it back together. So it's kind of like a box that's at a kind of tilted angle, not made with measurements.
Okay.
And a bunch of weapons, concealment items, fucking take your pick of all the things you had lost, weapon-based.
They're in there.
Just...
Gladiator weapons. It's like a whole, like, 20-foot side antechamber room right before iron bars that lead out to a passage where you can see the back of this ogre is just guarding the door from the outside. His massive back is pressed to the other side of the bars you guys are on.
Okay,
So you get here, you see all the loot.
I'm gonna stop in the way. Do you stop or do you run?
I run into you.
Yeah, I put my hands on your fucking belly.
What are you doing?
And we're gonna listen. It's right there, just right there. There's a fence. God's not here, I can't do anything. I'm stuck in limbo. I'm
Damn
in
it.
paralysis mode.
I want to know if my axe is in there, because if it is, I'm taking it.
Technically.
See a bunch of weapons.
Anything? I don't think these bones are gonna last long.
What would you prefer? Sword? Axe?
If it cuts, it'll kill.
There actually might be a weapon rack, is what he said earlier.
Yeah, that's it. It's just random weapons that they've probably collected off every
So it's so
Okay.
much better than
Yeah.
bone.
Yeah, I just can't see it.
Shit weapon.
Just see it.
Fine.
Look, bro.
Just open your eyes.
Right.
Are you proficient in everything?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, except exotic weapons, because you need to be.
No one's proficient in all
Get
exotic
fucked, you can't
weapons.
use my weapons. They're exotic.
Proficient in opening sort of weapon.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
know?
proficient in orcish exotic weapons.
I'm proficient in
Such as-
centaur
I'm
exotic
proficient in
weapons.
I'm
firearms.
proficient with Japanese exotic weapons.
Thoughts and prayers.
Anyway, I'm gonna kill this fake person.
Let's
I will
start an arena
I will
battle.
enter this armory very quick. Sneaky beaky
Okay,
like.
you see like
Mine's
the
good.
back metal plates are clinking as this ogre is like hitting its back against the back bars. It's going brrrr, brrrr, brrrr.
Metal
Stuck on
is-
duty, can't see too well.
Are is his neck covered in metal too?
No, it goes kind of like there are some deeper ones rooted in the upper shoulder plate areas and kind of where the what's it called? So not on the neck, but on.
But yeah, I stealthily, sneakily enter this room and I try to look at. I don't have my torch with me.
We all follow you.
I
But he
stopped
told us to
on it.
wait.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a small tunnel, so you if you followed him, you would be
I look at what weapons there are.
Okay, what do you want to pick?
Is it our weapons or is it just a collective?
There are your weapons. As I said
I get
before,
both my knife.
there are all of your weapons. All of the weapons that they dumped here seem to be mostly worn down.
you find my
Mostly.
gun?
The ones that are yours are definitely recognizable, but also
Every
look like
weapon that exists is here.
also looks like they've been used.
Oh my god, what's this? Hilt sword.
Is the harpoon gun like broken or is it still working?
Harpoon gun is there. It's not like wound up because someone didn't understand the magical part of it, and the harpoon has been used.
I'm gonna grab.
It was
Cornell's-
missing 2 prongs before. Now
Okay.
it's like still got 2 prongs, but very blunt.
Grab Cornell's gun. Is it like
Cornell's gun is there. There's no ammo.
So I don't know if it's loaded, so I'll just come back around.
Yeah.
Grab your hand.
No like packs of ammo. Or anything.
I will go back. Is there equipment with arrows?
You see like caltrops, used caltrops. You see
The arrows, though. That's
there is a scattering, not a quiver. There is a scattering of ones. Like half of them look like they were tossed here, just like a cleaning crew has like dropped weapons and arrows down after use. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me 2d12, half the amount of arrows, half that number of the 2d12. That's how many arrows remain intact.
Is there a neck splitter?
18. So no.
So 9 arrows. Sorry.
Is there a neck splitter? That's an orc weapon.
No, probably not. These
Like a
are
type of axe.
It's just the most powerful orc weapon.
You're like a
right.
man
So
catcher, but
so
Is it a
weapons
type of axe
so weapons
or-
meant for prisoners aren't
big axe.
exactly
No.
meant to be. These are the best they go is like low end longswords.
Grab me something that
So my
cuts.
great axe is still there, right?
Your great axe is there, but it is used and it is missing one of its axe heads.
That was one axe. That's great.
What about mine? Take
Your
it.
massive magical weapon.
Yeah.
No, not that.
You have backup?
No.
But
I'll
there
just
are
grab,
like I mean there are
a-
tons of gladiator like weapons.
No,
I'll
just
just grab
one
like
something
a
cut.
long sword.
Yeah.
Sword.
Rusted, but it's functional. It looks sharp on some.
I'll throw my bone daggers away.
I mean, you find other daggers too.
You spent
None of
so
them
long
are
with
better
The
those.
than
axe is there, it's a little damaged, but I can't lift it, and your axe isn't there. I'm gonna go stab that guy in the back of the head and then run away. Please don't shoot me though.
So his head is like at the back of the bar. You could just slot a weapon through the bars, cracking skull.
Walk out.
A halberd? I don't think so, right?
There's Grok's weapon, which is now a halberd, without the point at the top or the point at the back.
I will stealth up to him. Attempt to stab him in the back of the head.
Reaching both arms through 2 daggers either side through the brain. Give it a go.
Alright, full round action, so I can do 2 weapon fighting. I don't
He
know.
got a 13 on his perception check.
Okay, well I got 14 on this one roll.
That's fine.
Okay.
One up, it doesn't.
He doesn't get his bonus for dexterity. I'm guessing he doesn't have one anyway.
It'd be great if he did. +1. Ladies,
Cox.
let's go. So it's a touch attack?
No.
So it's the opposite.
Flat-footed.
Flat-footed. So it is a 13 AC. And I'm always going to let you know what you have to roll to hit now. Because it's more fun, because the metagame stuff you
minus
can play into
2,
it before
so
you actually
14
make
hit.
Okay, fair enough.
14. Just
Like,
we're doing 13 AC.
okay.
Who's
First attack is terrible.
It was a 14 AC minus 1.
9 points of piercing damage.
Win.
And he is. Because I can now give him a debilitating injury, he's bewildered, so my second attack is a -4 to AC.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 20.
-4 AC. You didn't even realize you're aiming for the brain. He has these things have an oversized
Like,
jaw.
for
You
your
just
common-
go basically unintentionally.
Like,
You're
is
going
it
for like
empty?
back of the head. Mouth
No, I can
takes
just-
up so much.
It's
You're now realizing the mouth goes way further back into the
Wait.
head than a human one and an elven one. So the
Wait.
brain has to be much tinier,
It's light.
and the mouth is fully oversized. So you rip into the sides of the mouth and pull an Annie and just rip all of the mouth skin stuff open. He cannot talk. He can scream.
Second attack is 14 damage. So.
So 9 and 14
Yeah.
is
23 damage in total.
HP.
Yep.
He kind of sounds like he's coming or
I
whatever.
missed somebody
I'm
coming in.
You see,
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's a surprise attack, right?
Yep.
Okay, so +4 damage on top of that.
Oh, he's dead.
and then Cicero says, "Come help me." You see the body fall forward into the tunnel.
Oh, don't.
Loki, you did have the spikeball mace and chain. That was the weapon you
If that's the best weapon I can see here,
and Rock's great axe. Cover now.
I'll just use the flare though. Yeah.
As he's falling, I will attempt to reach around the front of his chest. I don't know, my arm is literally long enough. Alright, is there a lock on this door?
No. And in fact, you have only heard it.
I heard a big mouth.
Yeah, it sounded like it was being pulled up and then dropped. So like, without any lever, these guys were strong enough to just lift it.
Okay, this is another lifting door. I will put my daggers away and then
And you can see there's a good amount of rust and like natural kind of like remolding to this iron cage.
I'll walk into behind you now.
Okay. You're big, but you fit in this space, and I mean,
Did he make a loud noise? If I killed him.
yeah, he still went like, because you ripped his jaw open. But then I would say that moment you cut out his tongue, so there was no like chance to vocalize.
You cut out his
He
vocal
made
cords.
noise, as I did say, but there is an arena of sound right now. So he sounds like he came in ecstasy, like everyone else is
What
doing.
the fuck?
You should get the silencer.
Assuming there are spears here. In the thing.
Yeah, there are
You're a
spears,
ninja.
but most of them
Trace.
seem half
You're a
broken. Like you can get, they're not just full
Ninja
length,
power.
is what I'm saying.
Oh, but they can still be used as spears. Cool. I'm gonna take 2.
Basically, everything in this room
I don't
is
think
like
that's what I can do.
my dad's tool shed. He hasn't been expecting to use that shit for 3
I'll look
years.
into it.
So it is rusted and it is aged and it is
Okay.
chipped.
You can dig out
spears.
ninja talents.
I can do that, yes.
You can find hand axes.
It might
probably
require
some battle
keys. In that
axes.
case, go for
Ah,
it.
Things
I
like
can
that.
throw a hand axe.
You
I'll
can
take
throw
that.
axes.
Hand axe.
Some of these hand axes look really blunt, like they were meant to be chopping their way at neck and bone.
Okay,
No, hand
is
axe
there an
aren't
equivalent of
fucking
a
throwing
rapier?
weapons. That sucks.
Short sword.
No, they're not.
Nope.
Not a
I will
thin,
grab
pinpointed
a bar.
rapier. Is a
Yeah.
pinpointed? No. Yeah. No, that is too fine a weapon in
Yeah,
this area.
I will grab my bow. Is this here?
There is a bow, and
Is this a
yours.
short bow?
It is a short bow. It is not your. Sorry, you're gonna see your crossbow, which is not. You do not
My
see
crossbow is on the other side of it.
that. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Is it still
it's
back in
still in
the?
the bow guy's hut.
Okay, cool.
With the card and the rest of all my belongings.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
we're
can
never
get back
gonna
there
find
in
out
a
again.
video.
In a year. So I grab a bow, a short bow, and the 9 arrows.
The
on
9
floor.
arrows. Yeah, I mean there's like half a dozen other arrows just splintered. Like
You know what?
I
tossed.
can't use those.
You can use arrows.
They're throwing axes. Nice.
Every movie, man, they
I
just
can't
stab that
use
shit into people.
I have not.
Hand axe can't be thrown.
Don't worry.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I want to first.
Alright. So you grab all of the weapons
Maybe
you
they're
need.
throwing axes.
Okay, fine. I'll just
and-
2 spears. That can be thrown.
And Cornell, what do you do as Cicero does the last scrounging for items off the ground, loose stuff? There's even a shield or two. What do you do?
I think you just see Cornell kind of like looking around, and like every so often he'll just like smack the longsword into a wall, like just beginning to like chip away at the edges.
Okay. And do you want to, like Cicero couldn't lift the iron bars, which this thing could obviously do, being massive. Do you want to try and get out that way?
Do I see iron bars?
Yeah, right here. The iron bars that you've heard
You don't
loud.
see anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck! Damn it! That's it. So you feel them.
Do I
I see
eventually?
him flailing around. I say, go forward.
That's
Don't-
what you
don't-
meant.
I eventually smack an iron bar.
You grind your hand along two heavily rusted, luckily blunt longswords. Not the right pole, not the right pole. You feel so much rust just come off as you like grab it with your hand. Solid iron.
I'll eventually take out the giant ogre femur that I had like sheathed to my back.
Yeah.
I'll just throw that to the side and put the longsword in it. And I'll try and lift these iron bars up.
These longswords, by the way, at this point basically look like the Spartan weapons that just whittle themselves down.
Yeah,
They're healed.
Yeah.
David, out of curiosity, any fist type weapons such as
Kestus?
Do you want to make a single perception check for me?
Is there a dagger knuckle?
We have
A dagger?
22.
No, nothing that
Probably not.
unique. Because brass knuckles would kind of work the same as dagger knuckles, just a different impact. 22. You find a brass knuckle, but it is heavily rusted, looks to be made of copper, and it actually has like wrapped pieces of like threaded, some sort of like ornamentary like beading on the actual knuckles.
Hey.
Not put my hand at all.
They are meant for an ogrekin or an orc. So yeah, they're just really big.
Wait, are these weapons large?
No, most of these are still medium-sized weapons. But all of these weapons kind of border the useful ones that seem to have the most use have been used by orcish-sized creatures.
Yeah.
All of these creatures are considered almost bigger than
But they're
their
not
size.
large.
Are any of them considered orcish so I can use them with efficiency?
Weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some orcish weapons, but I wouldn't say
Okay.
there's not like their best battle
Okay,
axes
Cool.
or
Pickaxe?
Is the great axe broken, inoperably broken?
no, there's one blade that's still very functional. The other looks like it got broken off in something.
So could this longsword be large?
That's called a great
Let's
sword.
go. Nah,
You have a -2 on all hits too.
no, I don't.
Oh, you proficient in large weapons?
Yeah.
Because you are
Also
large.
one.
I'm
It's
not
like,
large.
is that like a...
I'm medium.
Really a big guy.
I'm medium, but I'm considered large.
There
Yeah.
are 4
Is there
big
a-
guys.
Is there an axe double wall?
No.
Orc double?
So 2d6?
It's an axe that has a double head on each side.
Yes. And it's normal.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes and
And
no.
I can
It's a
use one.
D.
What the fuck does yes and no mean? Yes, but
It's
actually,
a
no.
Well, I didn't say it.
You're considered large, yeah.
Yes.
Just that
That's
the
cool.
weapon exists.
Yep.
You find the axe
You
version
floor
of
attacks,
that,
can you?
which means that the bottom half
Yes.
was broken.
Alright,
And
so it's an axe.
So it has
I have-
the
I
top
will
half
afford
and the
to
long,
take it down. I
actual.
can
Like there's another
If I-
full axe,
if I-
but the
with
handle
free
is
hand, put it in
smaller
one hand.
because it's meant to
Cool,
be
okay.
wielded on both ends. So it's not like such a thick staff. Like
Yeah,
your
I still -5.
great axe.
Yeah,
And it's not.
yeah, still
So
that.
there's that one,
Still.
Oh,
and there's that one.
That's all I want.
ones.
Yeah.
They're the only two orc weapons in all of Pathfinder.
Yes.
What am I doing?
They're like specific
Okay.
operation
I can
weapons.
use great
Some-
axes.
I'm just going to say that every weapon you find here is an
It's
orc
not very
weapon.
good.
So whether or not you pick that.
Use it. It's fine one.
Wait, so that is supposed to be double-sided.
That's absolutely true.
Okay,
That's the next
That's the
one.
next player.
so yeah. So that's what you've got.
And then that's the knuckle dagger.
I would say that's what Cicero finds. Yeah, a knuckle dagger, sure. Not just a
Oh.
regular brass knuckles. It's a red knuckle dagger.
It's going to...
Feels way too big.
You can't use that.
My hand is very, very big.
Alright.
So you find orcish weapons, but most of these weapons are used without maintenance and have been thrown here after many bouts. They're not cared for, nor do they hold all of their full strength.
Is someone able to help me lift this?
Is there enough room for me to squeeze in there and help you?
I have no idea.
Maybe just.
Okay. I'll do that and
You see, Cornell has to like
Who just
scoot
to help, who just
aside
throw?
without knowing it. You smash wooden crates to the far corner. There's enough noise above it. Look,
cool.
make sure it is.
I do get above 10.
That's +2 to me, so
We suck.
This is
13. 13.
Okay.
There's half a body slump next to it. Maybe a foot got caught. You managed to move it up. I'd say 3 feet.
So Cicero could crawl under it.
Cornell used to be able to.
Crouch.
Brock can squeeze through it.
Shit.
Cicero, you also haven't mentioned that there is a clear
Thanks.
passage on the other
Is
side
this
of the
the-
place.
Yeah, it seems
I
to.
don't know why.
They can see.
No, they didn't.
But, I mean, I can see perfectly.
I will crouch.
It's so right here.
I have the same vision he does.
We didn't know.
But he never went that way. Because this is what we're doing this way. You did. You did.
I
Yeah.
crouch underneath the thing. Can you not lift it any higher? Bro, just come here and lift it higher. Come lift it higher. Have you got that weapon?
Purple help.
I have a flail and a spear.
No.
Okay, so I'll keep the DC the same. If it was back with you guys, it would be.
There are 3 people now.
So 3 people, DC 15.
Crouch underneath the gate.
I will assist again.
Only one person can assist.
Yeah.
So one of you had to do that.
Yeah.
I've assisted.
Wait, if 2 people are helping, do I get
No,
plus?
I can't help.
Okay, cool.
No, he's making the roll.
Am I in the roll?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're making the roll? Yeah, okay. You
Alright.
get +2.
I got a 12.
Rip.
Cool.
Let's go.
Wait, what's your spot rolls?
You just get a +2.
Yeah, we just do a
Alright.
plus.
So
That's
14.
14 then.
So you failed by 1.
Yep.
So it doesn't move an inch.
Cool. I rolled a 96 or whatever.
Oh my
We can't
goodness.
move.
I will crouch, walk back underneath, and I will grab an axe of what I think is appropriate size, and I will
Big on you, regardless.
crouch, and I will attempt to shove it underneath the thing. I don't know what I'm doing. You're all giant horse. Never mind.
A large
But here, I will just hold it down.
chunk of wood sticks under the bars. It holds the 3 feet up, but the 3 feet, as the bars raised 3 feet up off the ground, they were jammed.
Why can't orcs take proper care of that fucking door?
I'm just gonna scout the heads like
You see as the blood pools from the one that was guarding it.
that wolf was still playing with.
Will it take a minute to do this?
I say, if I don't come back in 1 minute, just run all the way around. It comes out to the
I'm probably dead by then.
I will just spend like 5 minutes taking 20 on this door. And I'll just like
We'll all do
I'll
that.
just go back to the edge of this hallway and just start like charging at it. Yeah.
So it takes 2 minutes.
It's, yeah.
2 minutes. Boom.
So you're adding to the drum.
So I walk down this
Yeah.
hallway and come back
And you-
15 seconds
15
later.
seconds. So you walk down the hallway. You're now seeing that there are people above you with spears.
Are they looking at us?
Yes.
Oh.
Because you're the only person who entered the only hallway that is being watched by absolutely all of them.
Total defense.
Move.
Uh,
And you see a spear gets like shunted so that it's like 3 inches behind you. Like they're trying to poke you, but intentionally missing.
Come on, you
I
stupid
just
door!
exploded in front of them, so I'm just gonna back up and then walk backwards and crash backwards, walk
You're
underneath.
back under there. Okay, so you're gonna
Okay,
get hit
let's.
twice.
Yep. Let's see, it's 18.
Oh, you
That's what you
didn't
do with
wait.
the
You could have
defense action?
taken the withdraw action either.
Are they in melee?
They are
They're spears, so
They
range.
are like basically a 12-foot wall, high wall, and they are just above, like literally at the very edge of this, looking down at you. You are 5 feet below them,
So is
below their
it
feet.
attack of opportunity or is it?
Yes, unless you're doing a defensive action.
No, I'll do withdraw. I don't do it. Okay, but I
No,
can,
no,
I can
they are-
withdraw
Right here.
and go backwards. My stealth is horrifically broken then. So I withdraw, go backwards, I get the
Okay, so
full.
you squeeze through.
Yep.
You squeeze back through.
No, never mind, they're right there. Let's go all the way around.
Wait, I've nearly got this.
No, don't worry.
Come on!
I dodge out of the way and you fucking smash
You see,
into
Cornell
them.
has basically opened some of the bars just by stretching them out like
You
a
do it, Cornell. Go on, use your big head.
massive muscle out.
There are 2 very large men with spears just at the exit of the place.
Ignore them, this is to make sure we get it when
I
they're
run past you and run down the hallway.
Okay, so you, Cornell, hear sounds above you and outside of the place you've just been smashing.
Smash.
And
Actually, Grok. Maybe blow up your rooms, I yell.
You start to hear like sounds called
They're
there are
up
like
there,
scattering
they're
of
come
bones
down.
being chucked into this hallway, making some like loud amounts of like ricochet, like, and it's just an absurd amount of noise. And you're realizing they're like throwing it at the edge of the bars there. So they're seeing something trying to escape and are like throwing chunks of bone just at the bars and at you.
It was so rude.
So they don't actually damage you. The bars are protecting you enough. Skin is hard enough.
Whenever cheer you on, go, go.
Why is it so loud? Never mind. Let's just go with. Where did Meliorn go?
And Goalkeeper puts down further down the tunnel, which you don't see. Okay.
Guys,
I don't think I've left.
someone,
Everyone's standing next to you.
Yeah.
where are you?
We're just right here.
Oh,
Keep going.
great.
Now you see Cicero just hit the edge, curve around there, and just
It's so
departs from your line of view.
it's so dark in this damn place. I can't see anything.
I thought you were blind.
What? Don't be silly.
Cicero, as you look out now, look back out through the same chamber, you can hear like the sound of multiple arrow quivers drawn. And the this like dragging sound, the shale sound of chains being pulled forward are much closer now, maybe only from that corridor 30 feet away.
Okay, I'll definitely stop before the little ledge
Before the site, where they
the
can
two
see.
men with bows are, and I'll pull out my own bow, and I'll just hold my action in that little tunnel there to shoot something, perhaps.
So there is. It's still pretty dark back here, but you now see the front of this, and for the sake of the entire group, so you can have reference, you fought a male.
Yes.
The female, which Rain is now at face with, has actual massive, triple the size. The image I sent to Aiden, they are massive scorpion pincers,
I'm not large.
like full-size body pincers. While these look kind of very thin mandibles. So,
I would like to assess its HP.
105.
Thank you.
Oh my
That still doubles
god!
your weight.
Trust me,
So.
he's good.
It's gonna take me fucking 10 minutes to kill that thing.
I'll kill it soon.
Okay,
He
good.
can kill it in probably 3 rounds.
I love it.
I'm not taking in
My
haste.
crit is crazy.
Right on. So as it each like barbed foot or leg seems to drag without the amount of violence or ferocity you would expect from any caged creature. This creature drags with a kind of drowsiness with it potentially.
Oh, maybe we can just pull it. Oh, nice.
No.
It is,
Oh,
maybe
maybe.
at this point,
I'm
right
sorry.
on 30 feet away. Weirdly, it doesn't seem like it notices you, even though you're standing there. Like, the head is bowed, kind of. The head is more feminine, but there is still this weird kind of like rhino central plate, and that plate kind of covers the eye hole, so only there are small slits of black where there is something you can see through. You need to get closer to see in the eye. But there's certainly many layers of carapace, chitin protection.
Guys, where are we going?
Keep making the hole.
Cicero, you see this thing?
No, I've given up on making the hole in
You
the
saw
door.
the male version.
I
Did not have massive scorpion
Are we
pincers.
looking for Meliorn?
It's a tiny hole.
Where did he go?
Who?
You followed just at this passage.
Are
And you curve
just
around?
to chase me? No, I didn't.
Cicero, every single person but Brock is now behind you.
Okay. Good.
Meliorn!
Just
You're,
row.
you're 10 feet away from him now.
Meliorn, where are you?
Just step backwards.
I like to.
Just point me in the direction of people you
Only
need
you
to kill.
detonate your wounds.
Wait a minute, he can't see this.
I don't know.
So when I shut up the ruins, I put a trigger on it. I made it that if I tap a metal ball, just
to blow me up.
it will trigger, no matter who it is.
Can I just throw something at it from across the room?
Or you can touch it. Don't recommend touching it.
Can I just throw something at it from across the room?
This is-
Flash, how big is the
So you have to throw a 7 in.
Yeah, I got a metal bar. Just bang it on something that'll explode. It needs to hear it.
Oh, just any. It's just the sound.
Just the sound of metal hitting stuff.
Okay, how big is the blast radius?
Not very big.
Wouldn't
people
every
nearby?
time they open a door,
any,
the
like,
metal they let
people
go when
nearby
it
that
clunks
Needs to be a
down?
reasonably hard strike.
that I can like.
I mean,
What Cornell
these
would
really
be.
heavy doors just hit the ground. That's metal hitting
Yeah,
stone.
you also ripped
pretty far away.
bar doors out of stone to get these people out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid everything that
But he
just
didn't
happened in
hit
terms of
metal
what
against
Felix said.
metal, I guess.
No, most of that is stone and
3
metal.
minutes
Actually,
delay
no.
to take you down right now.
I've definitely smacked my sword against the bar.
Yeah, you
so
also, there was so much ringing here,
It's
everyone has
just you
described.
get a sword and the first thing you do is like put it against
Yeah.
the bars. It's like boom.
Literally, I said
Sure.
this big ass guy was slamming his back, covered in metal spikes, against metal bars.
You really gotta like.
Next to the wall with a hole in
You
it.
know what?
Yeah.
Cave-in happened all that.
This explosion could have happened 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna give Felix the trigger when he wants
Maybe
it.
it's actually when you clap.
Alright, well, we'll change the trigger.
When you do the Macarena.
Which is?
Well, you did it earlier.
Oh no!
To be determined.
Not in game. Not in game.
Oh yeah.
You can.
So Cornell's not going like.
All we have to say is Eureka. Really loud.
You get
What language is that?
smell orcish, obviously. You get a
Ah, never
smell
mind, I understand. I run.
like a thick stew above you. So as you find this small tunnel that Melion
not a
and
word,
Grok
it's a
have kind of
feeling.
headed out of.
Yes, I
You'll come back eventually. The kind of grumbling and smell of burning. There's a lot of smell of like burnt stuff, but this is the first time you're actually smelling cooked meat or cooked like with liquids with meat. And then the kind of grumble of orcs now ready to that they can't eat anymore. So there's kind of a sound of like grumbled resistance
Okay.
above you, just outside of that chamber. So if you
I'll start making my way towards it.
yeah, so if you exit where Cicero currently is, you can climb back and up, but as you
I'll follow for now.
so you're behind your raft, as you look up, there are basically barricades to stop this immediate climbing. You're actually tall enough that you can upper body press up
Yeah.
and just climb it. But you know, as you can kind of look up just before these orcs would see you and look down, you're noticing they are prepared to fire and have been this whole time. So
Okay.
knowing that there is also something coming from the entrance, like bowstrings towards.
I'm going to try and. So is that on like a raised platform, or like
Yeah.
could I potentially try and climb to the back?
Whole thing of
That whole thing's up there. It's a raised platform, but you can easily climb it. It's not like
Mm.
it's
Big
not
guy.
raised more than 10 feet.
Big guy.
But could I
small
climb to
guy,
the back,
A centaur.
or is it like
yeah,
against a wall kind of
You
thing?
could. There is like that edge there is kind of like they've got a good height ground that's been built up there so that these archers can kind
Yeah.
of have a high point. There's technically all of that like debris space underneath what is kind of like like a balcony outcropping of stone. That's kind of what it's supposed to represent. So these guys can have height.
Yeah.
You can, if you can go beneath it. It's just a harder stealth check, really. Is all it would be, and your body would have to be flat, kind of like snaking yourself up there.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
You are
Give it a go.
uncomfortably large for your size, so this roll.
Is it climbing or jumping?
This is
Stealth. So 21.
21. Okay. Oh, that's good in there. Let's see, like Aiden, too bad. Scout.
Oh.
Stat bonuses for being large? Or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm wrong, these are not scouts, these are all fucking ogre kids, which means just perception.
Ogre kin.
Yeah.
Grog the log dog. Let's kill some
So 17
mankin.
was the highest I rolled.
Cool. So they
You are-
don't see me.
What? Oh.
Slender man just fucking climbing up.
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
much.
like, this guy's body's too long, you're like, kind of like really low, your body's just like stretched out, you're moving back. I mean, some of these things are like, they're not actually tables, but they are like large wooden, like cut pieces of trees that you can just kind of break open a little bit. Some of the debris falls, you slide between. You get up, you are now under them, so you do technically have like a surprise.
Cool.
Here's your only issue, is that you're not surprised from this guy. If he couldn't tell you, he's here. So
Okay.
he will no matter what, by next round, alert those guys.
Okay.
Like you're seeing this and you're like, oh, I'm basically completely covered. I'll actually do a roll for him because it's still unlikely. Would you get 21?
Yeah.
He will be able to continuously
Sure,
do
yeah.
perception checks to see
That makes
these guys go. I rolled a 10. Cool. We can go into initiative. Let's get this thing started.
Oh, before that happens as well, Grok will be on the door where it's pretty visible to the two.
Yeah.
Grok will
I'm just saying you're like pressed to the wall.
try to wave and try to get the combatants' attentions.
Oh man.
Oh, I
You
give you
mean
that
the scorpion
one.
first or the other guy?
The scorpion.
Okay.
And go
To the tiny
That's what you
tunnel.
get for giving me that one.
to the.
Then take that one.
No.
Grok's like.
I'm taking what I rolled.
Okay. Is that
He's
motion
doing
back the way you
he's doing
can?
hand gestures of going,
Here, break.
pointing to the escape, going.
Break. Okay. Okay.
To
So
who?
you're actually
Me?
pointing like up
Scorpion.
here.
Oh.
The scorpion.
Yeah.
So right now, Grok, you can't see. This is why it was good clarification. Grok, you can't see Grok. Grok can only see the scorpion monster, and you're trying to communicate with it, which I love that you're trying that. So let me double check that you can.
It's a persuasion check or something?
This would be basically.
There is no
It's
persuasion.
sign language.
Diplomacy, that's it.
Yeah, it would be diplomacy.
There's no way I can ever be 10 feet away
It
from
does.
him.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
Good bonus declining.
Yeah, +1.
That's weird. As like it has an
Oh,
empathy
nice.
score. That's pretty strange.
One less, one more.
Oh, that's because it can communicate with all scorpions. That makes a lot of sense. Yes.
That's weird.
So
Quickly, Grok help.
the make a diplomacy.
Yeah.
Simple symbols.
This box has been rolling really low.
Mm.
Alright, that's only 6.
To be fair, this one hasn't been good either.
He mistakes that for hostile justice.
Hostile gestures.
It's literally just.
As this thing is kind of like shambling. I'll say it's shambling. It's loosely tossing its chains forward as it walks.
Oh.
It notices you. Scorpion hands. You're still looking at it like it's looking at you. It turns to a corridor that you're not, it's not looking at you, looking at it. Now, and in that moment you're like, what's it doing? Snap! Head goes straight back to you. Grok, you saw that you pulled its attention and then snap back.
To reality.
Mom, spaghetti.
Let's
I'm not even
go.
going to say that
I
you
know.
realize that this thing reads.
17.
17.
Oh,
Deja vu.
3? Oh my god.
Right.
That is literally how I read it the entire
Read.
time. And Caden?
I had
Oh,
deja vu of
8.
this entire setting.
Do you?
That's crazy.
I don't.
Alright.
L.
So sorry.
Hey.
Which was fine.
I have +5
I'm
communication.
going to let you guys go at the same time. technically.
That's it's.
You wanna know what's
it's
crazy? 8.
alright. What's your initiative
And
bonus?
you have a plus
2.
Yeah,
He's
the less.
lost.
But my dex is 10.
I got a 2.
My dex is
I'm
16.
not good at it.
Am I the only one that got above
Rachel
10?
Dragon.
Jesus, guys, come on.
And Reed.
It's okay, I can't get
I'm not going to say it that much because otherwise I will start
Can
to say
you battle
Reed more
crappy
than Ray.
Reed?
I gave up my first round sneak attack anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, I would say that's pre-combat, but if you want to not just say that your thing took care of one guy, totally with that. Totally with that.
No. Just if on the first round of combat.
If you're first.
Oh, if I'm first.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's not going to happen for this. That sucks.
That's okay.
It's okay though. So me roll.
I'm gonna do
It's fine.
These guys-
My first round
I
combat
will
goes.
do up to 6 damage to one of these men.
My
So
second
if you
roll.
go before someone, they're flat-footed.
Yes. Anyone who hasn't gone in combat yet in the first
Yeah.
round is flat-footed.
Pretty good.
Unless I'm not him. Because okay.
Actually, every enemy here has. Okay, gosh.
Every enemy has a thing.
Oh, damn! +5 initiative for ogres? Holy fuck!
Nice.
What?
Oh, same as me.
Too bad they can't see.
They're gonna roll higher than the
They're,
fridge.
they're blind.
I rolled a 6.
Clinically
Huh?
So they did get higher than all of your 8s.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I got a 17, so come on.
Oh, they're not higher than you.
Fuck up.
It's important that you acknowledge.
I don't know why I
I'm
even
better.
said all of you, pointing to the
I'm
person on
better.
this side. Everyone else rolled a mate.
Yeah, it's because
Every
Aiden wasn't
single
there.
other initiative this campaign I've always gotten first.
I know, yeah.
Which is okay.
Except the ones that matter.
Not
You're
doing
not
anything.
in your environment, so it makes sense for the little small.
It don't matter. This is my problem.
You don't even have favorite.
Well, it's good too because
Technically, this is my environment. I spent 10 years in a place like this. Wait, 10 years? Yeah, 10.
Oh my god, backstory.
Backstory?
It's some death.
You lived in a cave? That's awesome, bro! How did you tell me?
Unfortunately, your only prison inmate couldn't see the fact that you were living PTSD this whole time, because he's blind. So at this point, it is a good mention as Grok and Mookie face each other just before Cornell just starts to climb like a spider, just like up the side of a wall and kind of around
So
under.
glad I'm not here to see this.
Disgusting. You two,
Disgusting.
Grok, make a sense motive, just for the sake.
Less like a spider, more like
What
a
motive?
predator
Make a bluff
who's
with my
like
minus
cool.
8 or whatever.
It's for either performance or bluff. Yeah.
Spider with half
They're
the
both
legs.
fucking terrible. I will do bluff because that's more.
What's there?
0.
I got a 6.
I got 0.
Damn.
What's the experience?
You guys are fools.
He's unable
like-
to play this game.
What's in his eyes?
You
Even
look
with,
into my
like,
eyes and
okay.
you just see a distant fucking look as if I'm reminiscing of a time that is fucking terrible.
So he's looking at you like he's lived it before. I think Grok
I'm looking
looks at.
through you. I'm not looking at you.
I
I'm
think-
just looking at the fucking arena.
So now make a sense motive.
As
And
in
Grok,
yes.
make
Oh,
a
so it's
bluff.
motive from him? Sure.
Make a bluff.
I just threw it. Just throw them on the block.
So I'm making bluff
I
checks.
don't think it's gonna help.
But 11.
My bluff is only a 13.
So you
Okay.
say
I don't even
So
notice.
while Moki looks through you, he doesn't notice that there's a similar type of energy going on. That's very fair.
Move out of the
PTSD
way.
tracks to live.
I have a +4 diplomacy. Never mind.
good on you.
It doesn't change anything.
Maybe you
It's
should
still
look
like
at your statue.
Ability.
Look your roll.
Charisma?
No, he just has ranks.
Oh,
There's 2
okay.
ranks there.
I have 18.
Guys, I have 11.
What is
so we can
what
stop
was
this
your, what did you think
conversation
your score was
now.
before?
I thought it was a +2, but it's,
So plus 4. Okay, so
yeah, it's what I was saying. It doesn't change.
so technically no. It would have if it was under other circumstances. This is perfect. We start with the shambling.
See?
With one final spray, the elder let the battle commence. And with the spray, which finally hits your shoulders again, Ray, but it hits the face of this creature and like spatters it, and then all of a sudden you see all of its legs, super drowsy before, begin to just like perk up, and its whole body, while like it was almost dragging its under half across the ground, it fully stands up. It's not natural. Maybe the woe that you still don't really understand why, because this creature seems ominous towards you, but weirdly it just seems more controlled by what's behind you. Like that blood made it more energized in 3 seconds than you've seen in its approaching arrival. What does it do? It grabs the chain behind it and just rings it. And it has to do a spell check.
We can't cast spells? Alright, man, there.
Oh, it's not.
No, Jake is now.
DC 15 plus level of the spell.
5th level spell.
So DC 20.
DC 20.
Yeah.
I rolled another.
If I drink
Yeah,
his
go.
blood, I get a spell.
20.
Succeeds.
So
What?
it rings the
That's
chain
ability
back,
now?
and
That's epic.
Ray, you see as it grabs the chain, like the chain where it grabs becomes black, and as it rings it, it was like a rusted iron chain that goes all the way back into the dark tunnel. You see as it rings it from its hand, the whole chain just becomes swallowed in black, and becomes like a black chain tunnel. It becomes black continuously along until it vanishes further into the cavern. 4 or so seconds go by where it lets go of the chain, and then from deep down the tunnel you hear just kind of echo up and through.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I hate Pathfinder. They will say, cast a spell.
Now,
Can't look
that
back
was the
to
initiative.
everything.
Cornell,
Okay.
you're climbing up.
Where am I?
You are 10, like really it's a 15-foot climb to get to these walks on top of the like jutting outpost.
I can move 40 feet.
So you can get there.
Okay.
You're just gonna be.
So I'm like 5 feet off.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I do a 5-foot step to get up?
Yeah, there's enough debris around your feet that you can basically climb with massively
You can
long
climb speed?
legs.
No.
when you
Can I not?
when you climb, you move at 1/4 your speed, unless you want to do it quickly. In that case, you do a climb check with -5 and you move at half speed.
Okay. I'll do that.
That's it.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
10. So
I would
10.
do 20 to give him
So
-5 when I move quickly.
So
Sure.
15 feet, double to 30.
Yeah.
So that's 30 feet movement just to get up onto the precipice.
Mhm.
Now everything can see you,
Mm-hmm.
even
Love
you,
that.
which you didn't notice that there is now. I mean, it was pretty well hidden before. It's climbing up onto the Orc Archer pedestal, where they all just kind of like aim down at its face as it pulls its body up, and it is a looming, stringy
Birth your fucking
grey
face.
hair. It's not curly like the art of Cornell. It's like hair matted to the side of the face, dirty, like dirt covered, mud covered, blood covered.
It's probably also like a bit longer than it was before.
Definitely. Just tangled and
Yeah. He will jump up and as he faces them with his sword, he will slash at the one on the left and then try and take a bite out of the guy on the right.
I mean, there is very close to where your feet are. So as you land at the lip, there is a fire
That's a
pit
full
between
round
the
attack,
two of them,
right?
which is being used
You
to
move.
cook something.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll just do an attack against the guy on the left.
Go for it.
Kill him.
That's good. Okay, that's pretty good. That is a 22.
Won't you?
And they're flat-footed. Because I go before them.
Good.
Oh my god, where?
Alright, I have a plan.
So that is
Pull the elder down.
Oh,
max damage, 15 damage.
5?
I want to be friends with you.
And that's the end of my turn.
Do that.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, because still have to know.
you take the one on your left.
Oh, yeah. And
Light attack.
no, that's if I do a full round action.
Either.
As I slash through the one on the left, you see Cornell sort of pull out his gun, break it open, and some of the blood sort of sucks in. And it's ready.
Bloodborne, of course.
Bloodborne, I was born of blood.
It's such a bad song. I don't like it.
Oh my god, it's Bloodborne.
The two archers in front of you, one of them has just been clawed in its arm. It's like missing half of the skin where the arrow should be drawn. So it bites the arrow with its mouth, pulls the string with its hand out, pulls the arrow with its teeth, and releases. It has one arm. It
Oh my
releases
god, does it
towards
nose
you.
just fucking slice off from the bowstring?
Maybe its tongue.
Does it take like a -2 because it's using it, or just cool flavor?
I mean, you didn't like
I
fully
didn't
rip off
actually
an
know, I
arm,
didn't.
but I would say the arm is basically disabled. You did over half its HP in one attack. So,
Okay,
Oh wow.
yeah.
right.
Guys, I killed this
I don't-
thing in one turn.
I
Yeah,
rolled
it's fine.
with disadvantage, but that doesn't exist, so I'm going to roll for 2 separate attacks. The 5 misses. A bit of his tongue shoots out. The other one was a 15
That hits.
plus 7. Okay, cool. Alright, what is it?
Are these silver?
I need my first attack.
These are not.
Cool.
These are rusted iron,
Nice.
so that's plus 5,
Just to be that
8
guy.
points of damage.
Jesus. So, oh wow.
So that's just it. The other one
Yeah.
missed with the. Oh, actually, does a 12 hit you?
No.
It shoots past you.
Give the other
And yeah.
What's the sound? Now it's some of the other orcs.
off the building.
Fire from a distance at Cornell with a natural 1. He snaps his own bowstring. This guy is fucked and is gonna have to fuck me. Get more. Run away. Cool. Other ogres. Beer, elder. This is in orcish. This guy's like, you want a drink? This is starting to get good now. Yeah. The elder reaches into the mug and just throws some more blood towards this thing, reinvigorating it again. Cicero, it is now your turn. Cicero, Moki, and Ray, you can all go together. You can all go apart. In initiative order, Cicero technically goes first, but you're seeing Ray move at the same time. So if you start to do something that counters what he's doing, I'll work you together.
I moved 10 feet forward and peeked across the thing and said, you weakness.
Explosion!
Please explain.
Okay, cool, so that's your turn. Moki,
Pretty good turn.
Sure.
Grok.
you can do the rest of your move action too.
Grok. You want me to carry you into battle now?
Well, you see that guy who just killed? You were just seeing Grok load up his harpoon and preparing to fire it.
I'm gonna kill that man. See that guy?
I'm gonna put him
You
down.
were in a minute.
I'm gonna put him down.
Duck over him in his ducked form, and
that
I
we're
fucking
all, like-
charge.
Where's the dog?
Wait, you don't have to take that.
Moki, as you come out here, there is a wave of dust that blows out from you from this area as now this wall is taken out of action.
Out of action.
I'm just going to remove
Oh,
this wall part.
nice.
So now the room is there. But you seriously see a large amount of fire just kind of like wreath the inside of this chamber. Ray behind you. You're about to take your first real action behind you. Just this wave that like buffets you like a step forward. You have to prepare yourself. Moki. You're right in front of it. It seems to like be invigorated, but it's not moving away from the thing.
Does
right
it
in
seem
front of
like animalistic furies on it, like enraged?
Nope.
Like, no? Okay.
Actually, well, one sec, make a sense mode.
You know what? That's a good point. I will do that.
Yeah, make that sense motive.
I'm plus
Bad.
8. Okay, math.
That's
13.
safe.
13. There's it's clearly different from the one you fought before. There's a face shield forming a rhino like cord at the front with small, tiny little eye slits. So to look in its eyes when it's not looking at you, basically impossible. There's no face registry of emotions. This thing looked drowsy up until it got blood sprayed on it. Now it looks like it's ready to be aggressive.
I'm gonna look at the fucking
Doesn't-
scorpion. I'm gonna
doesn't
look
look
at the
aggressive.
weird, furry, red creature in fucking full plate armor. Have a good fight, and I run burst using your fucking move action, 10 action to
Okay.
Or
100 feet of movement. And I want to try and get like up here. Like, can I
Okay.
do that?
Yep. Now that there's no one
Fuck?
here.
just getting tangled.
Oh,
Exactly what it's.
Oh my
Killing
god.
the-
David, you're so cool.
Does the ground
Don't worry,
collapse
I
under
did
that
that help
guy?
for a week.
Does the ground collapse under that guy?
10, 20, 30,
Oh yeah, there is some
50,
it's a ball fight,
60,
kind of just like
70,
rolling down that
80,
side of the table.
90,
It's just really strong stone. It does nothing.
It does
100.
blow a hole in a 10-foot wide wall. That's about.
Yeah,
That's
right.
really the best you
Foot of
expect.
stone has like 500 HP.
Yeah, it does.
Which is why we said,
Jesus.
over 2 days.
It has like a
basically covered
hardness
the wall
30
in
or
pieces.
something.
Like, can I just take the run action?
You're gonna head
Yeah,
straight for
yeah,
the door?
yeah.
Run is a
straight line.
full round action.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else.
It also has to be a. Yeah, I think.
Okay, while Murky's
I don't
considering
think
his
it does.
actions,
It's just
Um,
5x. Or
Here, I
3
got,
to
I got it up
5x.
for
right?
you.
While he's considering what he's going to do with the rest of his movement, a centaur just darts past you. A ball of fire, like, makes your whole back
In a
just
straight line.
singe and
Okay, yeah,
and
I
heat
won't
up.
run then.
But it's more the air pressure that kind of lifts you a little bit.
Is he phased?
Doesn't, like the wind blows past, there's no movement, not even on the limbs.
Okay.
Stiff still.
Still gonna have to take him out.
Take
In
him
a
out.
flash
Take
of
him out.
in a flash of movement, still holding
Oh, he's so
my
cool.
sheath.
He's so cool.
I
Such a weeb ass.
Don't fuck up. Let him have his
Yeah.
weed moment, okay?
what happens
Oh
is
my
I
God.
dash, I leap at him, but not a mechanical leap.
Yeah.
I leap at him and take a quick slash at his neck.
Cool. There's a good amount of faceplate there, but you can see
I
where
love
like
this character.
It's way faster than you've ever seen another
Oh,
attack.
that is the fastest I've ever seen.
Cornell literally can't see, but Grok, even though Cornell is technically
Right.
facing you, you would think he could.
Boss is saying you
Grok
didn't-
is like right
Slow and
there.
heavy.
You now appear, and Grok is an inch away from like to
So
throw him in the camera.
yeah, we don't have legs.
You
I
won't be
can't
standing at
So
front.
as a free action, I activate. I don't know what it's called actually. It's something with my spirit blade.
Make it up.
Yes.
Make it cool.
Just like in.
No, you can't make references. You
Can't
can't
make
make references.
references.
You're
You
not
can't
allowed
make
to.
references.
You can make like references.
You have to just be
Like
complete.
My
Kung Fu.
blade
Kung Pao
is
Panda.
enhanced with the spirit that I have, and it begins glowing
Oh, cool.
a light blue tinge,
Oh, lovely.
almost like water.
Oh, very cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Sounds like a balance.
Interesting.
Even for Grok, who has
Yeah.
a kind of idea, not magic. Even as a
Really,
base
that's
level,
not magic.
it's complete, it looks identical to magic. But
He's right, it's not.
at this point,
Completely not
you
magic.
have never
Not
seen
magic.
a type of energy like it,
Can
and
confirm,
one that
not magic.
glows out of the body like yours, but not magic.
So this monkey just beat the shit out of him.
No, this monkey has a glowing sword. That's it.
I'm not a monkey.
That's right.
And I'm going to
You
attack
have spirit
it
force?
with a technique at advantage.
Come on, chubby.
Because I can, and that
Is
will...
know
advantage a thing?
No,
It's-
it's a
I-
racial thing.
It's an actual
It's not a racial.
His
it's the
class gives him some.
I get to
aid.
roll another dice and take the best.
Alter.
Yes! 18! I crit!
He crits.
Crit confirm.
Fucking
Alright.
always. Perfect.
Hey.
First one.
Not one! Plus...
Just
So you
hits.
don't crit.
Wait.
Wait, no,
You-
you don't
yeah,
hit.
Oh wait, no, that's 22.
It just hits.
No, it's a 22. It's so much damage.
So it looks like a crit from the outside, but from the inside, it's
Yeah.
hitting chitinous armor.
Your angle was
But
like
you
0.5
still
degrees
hit.
off.
Yeah, okay, I still hit. This is okay.
You still hit.
I take
Like,
D8.
Have a crit.
I will reduce my AC by 2. It's a power attack alternative. And I will deal 22 damage.
Alright. Ray, now it's Grog's turn.
Alright.
Good luck. You need
As
to-
Grok fully charged up his harpoon,
You hear behind you the area of these orcs celebrating and suddenly muffled by a cacophonous boom of fire and rupturing stone.
he just sees them, the fire. He crouches up in a slightly prone position. He says, "Wind," as it triggers Storm Lure, so that means wind starts surrounding him. And then he shoots out his harpoon gun at the elder.
You're so cool.
Misses, probably.
Grog, you're not a good creature.
I am not a good creature, I'm neutral.
So creature.
So there's a 4 hit.
4 total?
Yep.
Alright. No.
That's a ripper, right?
As
Ripper
Rock
runner.
misses,
Did you do 4 to hit?
because I have
What's there?
As it fires up, you
Not
see
proficient.
the butcher that was passing it beer seems to bat your arrow, your hook, out of the way with a stone. Blood sprays over.
Alright. Rock wheels it in, as he'll start running up here.
You just try and follow him? Okay. Alright, top of the round.
Man, you guys have insane modifiers.
Yeah,
I
man.
have a plus.
No, not at all.
I deal an extra 3 damage.
If I hit, I would have done D8.
That's
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
I could never deal.
I do that with my gun. We're the same, you and I.
Just like me for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Ray, you see this creature after the attack. It almost steps back onto you, like, impacted by the
What do you think I
mushrooms
asked for a
at your
large
feet.
weapon?
Blood on one side,
I'm gonna take everything I can get.
and that loud stomping coming from inside is muffled by a moment of loud pincer sounds. And let's do a claw attack.
Yeah, kill him. Wait, did he move?
Which it has 2 of.
Did he move?
The creature moved back 5 feet.
Oh, I can do a 4-round action.
So it's just like more aligned with Ray.
Well, yeah, if he moved more than 5 feet, then
It seems,
he'd only be able to do 1.
It seems like one eye is still perpetually faced to this elder, where the arrow from this guy was shot, or the harpoon, but one eye is now on you as you attacked it. 2 attacks, 1 is a natural 2 for a 11,
Misses.
22.
Hits.
Plus grab. So I think you just grabbed.
You do. I still believe it's a grapple check.
Just grapple check?
Yeah.
Nice.
What do I roll?
No, it's the attack roll against your CMD. You didn't roll anything with it.
Yeah.
D or B?
D.
D, 18.
You
And
grab.
the attack roll was 21.
Yep, you grab. You grab.
What does that mean?
You get
Sorry,
grabbed.
22.
You
So when
grapple.
you grab, you just can't move.
Everybody over
You
the rolls.
definitely did not understand my question.
Oh.
What are the mechanical implications
If a
of being
creature with
grabbed?
this special attack hits while the indicator grabbing that deals normal damage, and the attempted creature
Nah.
attempts to start a grapple as
Yeah.
a free action without provoking an opportunity attack, which it normally would.
It's just
so-
It's just a grapple check, but you get a. It looks like you get a +4.
It takes a -20
So it's a
penalty on
second
a CMD
CMD.
check.
You know, a second round.
So
It's
it's
normal CMD.
Yes. Your CMB +4 if you grapple with your other claw.
Do you have your CMB listed or not?
Yeah.
Cool.
CMB plus 16.
Oh, it's a +20. Okay.
9, 25.
Yeah, that's probably.
So you grapple.
That's pretty hard.
So you grapple with one pincer.
Still, what
So
are
many
the
numbers.
what are the mechanical implications?
So grapple means you have a -4 to Dex.
Okay.
You take a -2 on all attack rolls and combat maneuver checks, except those to escape a grapple or make a grapple. In addition, you can take no action that requires 2 hands to perform.
Oh, easy.
A grapple creature who attempts to cast a spell or a spell-like ability must make a concentration check equal to DC 10 plus the grappler's CMB
useless,
plus
I
a
don't
spell.
cast
Okay,
spells.
okay. You cannot make attacks of opportunity,
Okay.
and then a bunch of stealth stuff, but you're not going to be doing that.
So
again.
-2 to hit.
And a -4 to Dex.
Also,
So
That,
AC
does, that
And-
doesn't.
and
oh,
you can't
AC.
do anything-
Well, no. What do I? Does it go negative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Oh.
can't do anything that requires 2 hands.
also the scorpions also.
So now I have a
grapple
-2 to
as well.
AC.
Yeah, the scorpion is.
Okay.
Don't worry about
I'll
that.
take a 4-round action. 2 weapon fighting. I will attack the guy on the left to actually no, we'll go guy on the right with a sword, and then gun at the guy on the left.
The guy on the right had already taken the wound. So you're. Right.
That's not amazing. That's 11 to hit.
11,
To hit with a sword.
which isn't a touch attack.
No, it's just standard.
Does miss.
Yep. And then touch against the guy on the left.
Touch. Touch AC is 11.
Yeah. And that is an 11.
That hits.
But they both get an attack of opportunity against me.
Okay.
And that's 8 damage. And then as a third attack, I will use a secondary bite to try and bite the guy on the one I missed.
Okay, AC misses 10 for you, right? AC of. Your AC is not. Is above a
My
10?
AC is currently 14.
14, okay, so but a 26 does hit. So.
Yeah.
That's okay. These attacks, the damage is 1d6 plus 5, 7.
Cool.
Why did we get attack of opportunity?
Because I used a gun in
Yeah.
melee.
But he did his, which
Silly
he
man.
really missed.
Is there a feat to not have that?
Nope.
There's just a feat to wield bow.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Wait, is it all range attacks? Will do that?
Every single range attack.
Okay.
Did he make a bow attack against you last round?
Yes.
Oh, I
He
did.
did instantly kill them.
2 made a bow.
They both made it, but you can only take one.
I can only
yeah.
take one.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to do
Sure.
against the one that you had wounded before?
Yeah.
That had 15 damage? Yep, go for it.
Yeah, this will be sword again. That's,
14 to hit.
that'll be a 26, 24.
Wow, four,
Oh,
four.
sorry, 9 damage.
9 damage.
I said a team instead
You
of
made one in your day.
Not bad.
That is
Yeah.
1 damage off
4x4.
24 damage, 25 HP.
Mechanical prowess.
So, we all continue. That's your turn. These archers both get to go now. Are you done?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So you get another opportunity attack.
Sure,
As both of these-
I'll make it against the guy that's
You
I
think
damaged
these guys
before.
would go melee?
That's near death.
Yeah, this one will be a fang attack. And I think I hit.
Wait, hold on a sec. No, melee opportunity. I mean, they've got their bows wielded.
Right. 13.
Oh! I can go for a bite attack.
Oh!
But the modifier is 5 less. Was it?
13 to hit.
13. Not touch.
No.
Just misses.
Okay.
And to hit, that is a 7 plus 7 for a 14,
Hits.
and a 17 plus 4.
Hits.
7 points of damage, and then 8 points of damage.
You're doing too much damage, man.
Maybe you're the
So
weak one.
15 for that reaction.
It's not maybe. It's just a fact.
Also
Actually.
for that,
My hit,
actions.
my 2 hit is so bad. Especially when I'm trying to get extra attacks.
That's
yeah.
right. This bow guy has to go down, retrieve a new bowstring, start to wrap his bow.
Retrieving a bowstring.
Yep. Oh, you got rock. Is that 18 or 13? It's a 13.
That's an opportunity attack.
Jake, what's your
No,
max?
he's all
Oh,
right.
it's, yeah. It's
What's
not-
your max full
it's
attack
perfect range,
rank attacks?
but roll a natural 1 for
How many
strike.
attacks can you make at level 20?
Oh, level 20.
Sorry.
I don't know, probably
Well,
like
just like from your BAB.
4.
But it is now, because Moki goes next, but Moki, you didn't actually end up telling me how far into this you got.
Oh, that's right there.
Okay,
That's as
cool.
far as they can go. Also, wouldn't those orcs go before? Because they haven't had a turn yet.
That's why I just
Oh.
to Cornell.
Yeah,
15
I
damage.
got
That's
okay.
just on those guys. And now, that's why I asked you, because this guy is now going to turn around. This guy is going to jump. This guy is going to jump.
No arcade checks?
No.
Okay, cool.
This is their land.
You're right. That
It's
makes
not.
sense.
It's not their land, but they've lived in it.
10
Shot in
foot
it.
would be pretty easy anyway.
One of these corners has a lot of poop. That's my only poop joke for the whole episode.
You already said this was like
It's not
ankle
a poop
deep
joke,
in
it's
shit.
describing-
Oh, when the ankle deep and shit was more like actual bodily, like heavily liquefied organs type of thing. That's why it's kind of black, not really red. Black and
Red, what is
purple.
wrong with that shit?
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm sure you can get many diseases.
Okay, alright.
Diseases for everyone.
Sorry, I got the Loki. These guys use their whole movement action to get here. They can do one opportunity attack each. This guy can't reach you, but he can get around to you, so to ward you off. This guy will get one opportunity, and this guy will get full damage. It doesn't move.
You mean
I'm so
no opportunity? Just those two.
Sorry,
stack.
yeah, one attack each.
I get an opportunity.
On one of them. Pick your choice. Right now. That's three. This guy with two blades swings down.
Any
The
of
other
them
two with
wielding
spears.
my axe or no?
Sorry?
Do I see any of them wielding my axe or no?
Nope.
Cool. I'm gonna tackle one in front.
Your axe is gone. It
Yeah,
doesn't exist anymore.
I have to
It
keep
was
looking for
yeeted
it
into
first.
infinity.
It was too OP.
Okay. Fucking.
Yeah.
As they hit me, do you want to do your attack first or should I do mine first?
You do yours first. Because honestly, it depends on who you're trying to hit and if you can.
One in front of
One of the
me.
Japanese.
I'm not raging currently, but they're orcs, so I have a +1 against them. So that's a
Die.
22.
Yeah.
That hits. Nice. Let me get my fucking D10 out. I'm not raging, so I only have +7 on this. 14.
Wow. I was gonna be like, this guy could have more HP. Don't go.
14. 14 fucking bludgeoning damage, and I just fucking slammed this solid chunk of metal ball into his face.
Let's go. Still Cicero first, but then I'll cut Moki until after Ray because
Yeah. Go.
you're getting just pounded.
I will move forward.
Like this
Out of
way.
the entrance. Of the exit that I just made. I'm underneath.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you net. Okay. This way. Okay. So there was way too much fire when you whispered from a corner, so there was like a massive breath down your corridor. You're kind of singed a little bit. Some of your clothes are still kind of like ember burning.
Oh my god, I'm all living on fire. I don't feel fine.
You had a cloak. Now that cloak is mainly
Fucking adrenaline rush. Yeah.
considering the sound and impact. Yeah.
Looking up, I can't see anything from here, can I?
You can see down the tunnel. You can see everything. You can see
No,
where
I mean above.
above. You can just see that two soldiers with them, like dunks.
Before you hit me, I was like,
Yeah, two things above you, and then.
Good job.
Jesus, though, Murky, you might be dying.
No, they all sound kind of the same.
Murky's gonna be dying.
4 orcs and 1 horseman with the human voice. Pretty much.
4 orcs, 1 horse.
I will,
Forks.
as I run out, and I will,
Forks. That's their
not seeing that man there anymore, I will
It's called the
climb
Fork
up.
Squad.
I will reach, and I will attempt to climb up over, see that I'm literally surrounded by orcs on all sides,
DC
stop doing
15,
that,
actually.
pull back down.
Jump check, do you see it?
That's half your movement speed.
This is 4.
Yeah.
10 feet times forward for a high jump is 40. DC
Yeah.
40. You jump up there.
Well, he's
oh,
climbing.
he's
now,
climbing.
so
That's like way easier.
DC 40.
But I can literally, if I get that point, I can jump 8 feet.
Oh my
So
god.
you could then do a muscle up and get up
You
there.
have like a -5 to your climb.
Here's some minuses on like liquid surfaces, unsteady legs.
I feel like that's a problem. He should have like a -10.
On climb.
I have a plus.
He's a horse.
I have a +9.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
with
got,
my
he's
climb.
got some mountain goat qualities to the way he's been moving in this whole campaign.
Also,
What are
I
you
can do
doing,
pull-ups.
Cicero? What are you doing?
That's different. That's your horse.
you didn't climb.
This is very sad. I'm just gonna dash out that way.
Straight up.
Fucking.
Oh my god, it's a thing.
He's so fast. I love it.
What race are you? Elf? Yeah, you're elf.
He's a cheeky
No, no,
little.
Full-blooded fucking.
But to your right, you see Grop almost like leaving your periphery. So you notice to your right, Grop runs.
That's gonna be him.
Right in front of Cicero, who you've now seen for the first time. His cloak is smoking, and you, as you look back, you can now see him. You're kind of between places. There's a
Are you okay with that thing?
coming from further down the chamber towards you.
Yeah. I will proceed to continue attacking this menace. Another instantaneous blink of the eye
You can't move.
attack.
You
Yeah,
attack
it's an
with
attack.
But
Right. Grappled, but I get a +2 because he's grappling me.
Yeah,
What a
you-
nice
you
guy.
have perfect like grip of the arm, which he's keeping at a
Yeah.
good distance, so your arm swing couldn't like get the face
crazy.
again.
This is a single-handed weapon, but it's two-handed for the purposes of
Yeah.
damage. So I get all the bonuses and don't get whatever the hell
the
he said
damaged
about
fish.
two-handed weapons.
I think it's just like minus this.
Yeah,
You
fuck
just can't
that.
use 200 weapons.
I
yeah.
don't use it.
Well, you can't do anything or request your hands.
Another crit.
1920!
Oh my
Don't
god.
break bad.
Confirm?
There's no way I'd roll another nat 1.
Just don't
Just
roll
roll
an-
another 22.
Okay, I hit with the nat 15 plus
Plus
15. 30.
Kill it.
Why is it 15 now?
Because
plus
he has
15.
-2
Ah,
dex.
Okay.
So it's a +2 overall.
Oh yeah, true. It would be a 20 AC because
Yeah, but you don't
Yeah.
add that to you.
Yeah,
Hmm?
nice. It was AC.
Yeah, but he has -4 damage. so
It's
AC.
-4 dex.
It was a quave.
Yeah, but it's not a
Makes
plus
sense.
15.
Yeah,
No, it's not. No, and then I have
It
-2 to
Roll
hit.
against 22, doesn't matter.
Okay, I got 2 on my roll, so that's 20, 40, 60 damage.
60 damage.
You got
60.
plus 18.
Yes.
It's also times 3 because it's katana.
It's times 2, but then a crit multi increase.
Love it.
like times 3 times 4.
Times 2 to 3
times 2.
because of feet.
And if you want to, you can sever
Which
the
feat?
arm that held you grappled because you did more than half of its HP in one attack.
Sure.
Which feet?
So
Improved critical. Yeah.
Savage critical.
As I'm being pummeled by these 4 orcs, I sort of
blades
curl up into myself a bit, and my veins pop and turn a purplish as I and I rage.
Angry.
3
I
spears
get-
and 2 blades go down on top of you. You explode out of it.
I get bulkier. My hands fucking become third and ending claws as I held my flail in 2 hands. I do a full action attack, and I fucking hit again the one I hit before. Okay, 29 to hit, and I do
That's
19
like
damage.
23.
20, I was gonna say 18, 23, yeah.
I do 19 damage. So one in front, fucking, I swing the bolt, grab it with one hand, fucking shove it in his face.
You crush and indent his skull, and it falls back down on the ground. It's dead.
Cool. As a free action, I
Full
turn my
still
two,
25
I hold my flail with one hand instead of 2 hands, and I fucking claw the one here.
The one that jumped over and landed, stabbed into the side of you, and as you, like, it broke the spear you were attacking with.
That
Minus
is.
5.
I know, so instead of a plus 10, it is a plus 5. 23. 26.
Good. You hit.
This is a.
No, 23.
That's good.
No, I have a plus 1 against orcs.
So 24.
What did you
You're right.
Quick man.
Quick math.
AC of 14!
I like that.
Okay.
Still!
That is.
You're not hard to hit.
You're level 4, guys! Don't worry, the 22 AC monster doesn't count.
Slashing damage.
Slashing.
And I fucking just 4 claw marks go across his fucking face.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a fully held piece of armor, but it looks like old and uncared for. You grind through half of the armor, sticking some of the metal into its face. It grabs the side of its face and kind of in pain, but it pulls the spear out of your abdomen side of your horse and prepares
That's
for another.
it. Free action, 2 hands on the flail. It's a.
Now it is Grok's turn. Felix, your second round of initiative.
Oh,
You can do
I
it.
need to give
Brock.
myself 8 more.
5 people.
Realize
So
the
stressful.
gun. He sees the guys up here.
He's ran away now.
He
Yeah,
points
everyone's
up to him
roll.
and shoots.
You can do it.
Okay, he's got a little bit of cover, but you're okay. You've basically
Shelter. Hey, that's a 20.
Oh god.
And 20 just hits.
Oh my. It's touch, by the way.
It's touch.
Yeah.
So probably easily hit.
Never mind, a 20 doesn't hit,
Oh.
What?
It's higher touch.
but its touch attack is 13.
Oh, so it does
Oh,
hit.
Alright, so I hit the Elder with the thing, grapple check. Because the harpoon.
Yeah, what's the CMD?
So it's his CMD, right?
No, yours.
My CMD.
Since he's going against you.
You just roll yours.
Yeah, this harpoon really sucks.
Does the harpoon give like plus 2 or anything or not?
No.
Alright, so I'll break.
CMD plus 14.
Alright, doesn't work.
You don't roll anything. It's just your CMD.
Your CMD is like an AC.
Sorry, I was CMB 28.
Alright, he takes 1 piercing damage.
He's not grappled.
No!
Dude,
Oh,
maybe do
Welcome
10
to
more of those
Fire
and you'll
Island.
kill
The weird thing you notice is that you aim for a high point, right? You're aiming for the neck and arms, the arms that are reaching out. You fire, and you're the only person who notices that its entire upper half is fake.
Just like
And you
me.
obviously gash literally
It's
just
like
like the
me
very
for
top of
real,
it. Like it goes through its stomach, as if it doesn't exist. And then you see the coil that's like going over it. You see it wraps around a neck that is like here, and it's on. It's like a beast that is invisible, yet it's showing. Its form is wider than it actually is, and it's showing this like upper torso of it. They went directly after your turn.
Yeah.
Top of the round is the scorpion monster, who is now not.
Guys, I'll kill him one day. Eventually.
That thing up.
I just
Okay.
need a hit.
Getting much closer, you look down the tunnel and you see stout. I mean, it's taller than you, but maybe at highest, like an 8 foot, 7.5 foot tall carapace. Looks like an armadillo if it was huge. Caden, would you put the
Oh,
That
yeah,
is a stegosaurus.
baby.
There's an ankylosaurus.
Fucking instantaneously, the face comes
How did you
up.
break it?
The base was never on it. Caden got me this as a
It's
$2 toy.
dinosaur.
Oh,
I
It's in a
repainted
big
it.
tub of dinosaurs.
Slightly, repainted it slightly, and
80
the
of
base
them.
can be used for representation when we need to. But yes.
Yeah.
So that creature
turn the glue it on.
Or just,
doesn't, not covered in chains, nothing. Just seems to be half
Oh.
or even made of shadow.
I love dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are pretty cool.
One of them is a droid. We
it is-
How much is this?
Rock looks back and goes,
That abomination again!
Again?
Flaring in the chamber, like rages with
What's that
delight.
sound?
Myth monster before you on break.
What's
Okay.
its
Rest
initiative?
got 2 things. It got the highest of 21.
No, fuck, oh my
How
god.
The elder goes after that, and he'll do something, and then we'll go on break.
Bane.
That
What is Bane? Pathfinder.
Curse.
what I want to do.
It's fine, he'll just permanently curse you with a -6 strength.
Jesus.
Everybody is it. I love it when they do that.
I love that.
Yeah, it's going to arc. It's weird. Your insight was pretty good, and for some reason, there's like this residual in that clicking sound it was making, like a weird aura of emotion that seems to kind of be permeating only into you from the rest of these guys. You feel it, but it's like it regrets putting you between this thing and what it is.
Wait, this regrets it.
No,
okay.
this. It has
Elder's
regret.
like, oh, he's too strong.
Well, that thing's dying.
Yet the barbed tail above its shoulder spikes down towards you.
6 damage.
Natural 19.
Nice.
It's my die that always rolls 19 or 1.
Oh, good.
Don't run both this game.
19
Killed the
So
panda.
now,
Killed the
this
panda.
might suck for you. A little bit. DC 20, fort save.
Ooh, I can expend a spirit to take advantage of this.
This
course you
is,
can.
this is the dumbest class I've ever heard.
This is the 5e
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a. That's like my highest save, but still. Well, okay, it was not 20 anyway.
another nat 20, write it down.
I did not need to get
The
advantage
damage,
on that,
the
but that's
damage
alright.
not the worst. The piercing part, painful, but it's a barb. 1d6 plus 2.
And because I was hit, I gained back a spirit.
6 points of damage,
Oh, beautiful.
and you do not get 1d4 con drain for 6 rounds. Sorry, dex drain.
That. Oh. I mean, that would have been alright.
Also, you have to do 2 consecutive saves, which means you're still not out of the poison effect. Next round, you'll have to make another save to end it completely.
It's alright.
So it didn't do any extra damage?
Didn't do any extra damage, just dex drain.
You gotta start throwing stronger monsters specifically at these two. not at us.
No, don't say that.
Don't worry.
That's how I died last time.
Because this elder, it climbs down the side of the tree. You realize that it leans forward. Its arms seem to grow out even a little bit longer. Like this is a small 6 foot tall orc elder.
Small, 6 foot.
Most of them are like roughly 6.5 to 7. Like it is actually quite small but it's elder, makes sense. It climbs down the tree forward like a spider.
Okay.
Like this. Down right in front of Rock. Now you realize that when you hear it land, there's more weight, and that shouldn't just come from landing on his front hands.
Oh, thank
You
God,
see,
there's
this
another
is the
boss.
this is the little armadillo. He's the big mama, or big papa.
He is the king.
I need you to make a will saving.
Oh, thank God that wasn't against me.
That's the worst. That's
Oh, actually, I'm fine with
that's
this.
22.
Good.
Holy fucking shit.
You're not absolutely frightened. And mind controlled.
You have a minus 27 in intelligence.
Damn, I would have been happy if you were frightened.
There's
It actually was an instant kill effect that
Gain
you
of
just
pussy.
avoided.
It's all wisdom effect.
You feel like in the back of your
No,
mind,
it's just a will effect.
something from it, as it stares at you, its grey face changes. It looks, at first it looked like an orcish face. Its whole body didn't match the fact that it scuttled down the wall, face, stomach first. And then as it looks at you, suddenly it opens its mouth extends far wider than the jaw is even possible, and you look inside its mouth to see rows of teeth. Rows of metal teeth? Or
Damn it.
like an iron, like a dark, cold iron.
Oh, but okay, we're good.
Cold iron.
It's an older orc thing.
And as it...
I think it's just
Wait, Monsieur DM, is this fake?
No.
Oh, okay.
it's just a magical
Racially
beast.
personal.
Well, I used cold iron. Maybe it was
Loves
fake.
monstrosity human.
Oh, okay.
And it breathes, as it opens its mouth, stretches the grin wide, it breathes a type of gas into your mouth, into your whole front periphery, and you have to cover your face.
Oh my God, he's kissing you.
I mean, you're going to go into direct contact
No!
with this stuff.
It's the thing from Harry
Only I
Potter.
get kissed here.
There is some disgusting gaseous smell and smoke that comes from its mouth out towards you in kind of a cone.
It is the thing from Harry Potter.
It's not. Stop saying that. Harry Potter doesn't exist. You're on camera. Jeez.
You mean Larry Snowden?
And you hear as
David,
a
tell us what it does.
roar, as a loud, like a drum, the noise begins to echo down the tunnel, and the Ankylosaurus, its back is armored with thick plates providing protection and effective camouflage within the unusual habitat. This is not a habitat for this creature. No one would know, but you kind of guess.
I am a paleontologist.
Formidable spikes pepper its shell at the rear, a much more powerful, muscled tail manipulated by bone-hardened club, serving as a formidable counter-offensive weapon. Despite its relatively small head, with limited view, its armor-plated eyelids and sturdy skull enhance its defensive capabilities. As Ray finds himself pinched between two monsters of prehistoric and monstrous types, we will go on the first Ray.
So it is literally just an ankylosaurus.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Dinosaur guy.
This creature can do summon nature ally at level 5.
What? Is it druid?
Yeah.
The scorpion.
Oh,
It can either summon 3 giant scorpions
Sure.
or that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
okay. Oh, it's some.
Failed. The elder tries to do something to Grok, and now we cut to now.
Okay, full round action. I'm gonna slash the guy that's nearly dead.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's a crit.
Let's go.
Let's say you do it to the one that's the least dead.
No,
Or you
no.
want to give the crit with 1 damage. So
Yeah.
you don't have to roll damage at all.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And that would have hit. Cool. So that's a hole.
Candy, can you remove one of those orc minis? off the
I
tower?
think it's this one you're attacking.
Yep, that's the most wounded.
Okay, David, that's all 14 damage.
Woo!
Is he giblets now?
This guy had received 8 damage before, so
Yeah.
14 plus
you
8
get him.
is 22 out of its 25 HP.
No, that was against the guy that had 1 HP. That was 14 damage to the guy with 1 HP.
14 to the one with the 1 HP.
Yeah, that was the
so
crit.
Now he's dead. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Jilly.
Yeah,
Quick guys.
so I slam the blade through his torso, and as I rip it up, the blood sucks into his gun, and he will try and press it to the side of the other guy's head. And that actually hits again. How good?
The touch attack's much better. Much easier.
Well, that'll be 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's a whole 2 damage.
That's why you should have done 2 on the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, you.
I'm surprised you didn't do
So
that.
that's
No.
10 points
You
of
don't
damage
add
total of
dex
this
to
guy.
Oh.
And then I will, as a third attack, I'll make a secondary natural attack. And that misses. As I got my turn. I finally killed one, guys.
Let's go.
Sounds gunfire. The archer
I'll
that's
add
still
that to
alive
yours.
goes now.
You still have
Dave, do
Oh,
you,
also
Dave,
he
do you
gets
want
an
this
attack
on?
of opportunity against me.
man, you get a
Okay.
crit
Dave, do you want this on?
But he
Yeah, please.
can't.
You're in charge,
He
right?
can't take it with a ranged weapon.
Cut it. Once it hits an hour and a half, then.
Okay, Google.
Thank you.
Set a 90-minute timer.
Just make sure he can't take it with a ranged weapon. So it's got to be the dagger or the bite. I think you said earlier.
Yep. Yeah. It doesn't have. Yep. Will be bite attack.
Cool.
So 11 plus 2.
Misses.
Roll.
Hey, Google.
Yeah, that's it.
Text Keter.
So.
Well, they only have a +2 to hit.
Now is it? Well, for the bite attack.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Some of these guys have. They've got this category called oversized maul, but it's counted as a deformity, so I'm guessing that's why it's so
Right.
weak. Even though it's pretty
It might just always be a secondary attack.
Yeah, maybe.
Picked up
That's okay. Now it's its
speech.
turn as well.
Cool.
So that's your reaction. Now it's gonna
Big
do
Bruno.
natural 1. So it stabs an arrow,
Yeah.
which it was going to fire, and it smashes it into your shoulder, which
Mm.
splinters the arrow into its hand and kind of more pierces itself.
And I will
Give this guy 1 point of damage to himself. for that
I will
one.
reaction.
Your reaction
I'm gonna
attack.
try and bite him.
Back.
Oh my god, I actually hit. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's an 18 to hit. Oh my god. He takes a whole 6 damage. Nope, 5 damage. Oh, wait. Yep, he takes 5 damage. I don't know why that's a.
Minus 5. So that puts.
And because I bit him, I gain 2 temporary HP.
Whoa.
Big
Thank you
deeds!
guys. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Dude, you're
Thank
fucking
you.
tanky.
Sorry, Ray, I did not realize this body looks like it's getting much closer to you, but it instead turns its body sideways, and its tail, much like our second episode together, smashes once Viper, now Ray,
Show its asshole, yeah.
with. Oh, I rolled bad. But plus 14 puts it at a
Your eyes made a
19
shadow.
to hit.
No, it's
That's
just
my
well, that's not unnecessary.
Because I have a BAB of above 1, I can pull my knives as a free action, as a movement.
Well, you can pull 1.
To everybody, you can do both.
And are you going to the back of this scorpion?
Now everybody does what I do.
I'm flanking with Rocky on that thing.
On the scorpion, yeah.
It's a scorpion?
No, he's that.
Oh, sorry. On one of the orc knights. Yeah.
Yes, and I
Sorry,
will
ogre knights.
shank him in the spine.
Stop shaking. Yeah, thank you. It's
That
basically a
is
beat. That's bad for the ogre.
Plus 9, so 19 then.
If you need it, I'll just grab it for you.
Is he 19 hit that guy?
No, I can't hear.
I'm late. He takes, I roll 1 on this d4 every single fucking time.
Change it. Curse it. Put it in jail.
Kind of,
Nice,
kind
that's-
of bad range.
11
I want
points of
pressure.
piercing
Get
damage.
it before Toshi goes. 11 points.
And I will.
So,
You don't have a problem here. I will
He
disorientate
He
him.
killed one, but none of the others have been hurt.
So I stab into
one
his
has.
back,
The
and
one that
I like
I called that one in the face.
Oh, I did not write down his damage. No?
I shear through a bit of the side in between his ribs, and I put my hand over his eyes.
14.
So he's disoriented.
Seven.
So he has a -2 to hit, and a -4
I
to
have a
hit.
60-foot range.
What was your damage, sorry?
11.
Good. He dies.
Oh, nice.
14 plus 11, 25 is dead.
God.
Guys,
Lovely, lovely.
the rug's doing something.
I can-
Yeah, something
It only
happens.
took 21
He's
sessions.
probably gonna die.
It's time to hit attacks.
Loki, now
I
your
can now
turn.
hit things.
I'm going
Anyway,
to
so-
hit the one I hit before, which was this one.
Right.
And
I'll mark it down,
fucking
14.
yeah, I will hit it in the face, full round action attack, whatever.
Like-
I shall swing my ball across its jaw. Natural 20.
You intentionally flipped it above your bus track, by the way. That was never going into your
Natural 20. And
Let me just roll dice.
confirm of 23.
What's rolling a crit like?
Sorry, thank you.
You rolled max damage.
It's really not that great. It doesn't do a lot of damage.
I did a flick over, like, this is Caden rolling it up.
Hey, it works.
It does for him, it doesn't for me.
It does work.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
36 damage.
Nice.
Cool, at 11 HP.
His head goes fine. Full force head just goes away.
Lands right next to the place where the heads are supposed to be.
Nice.
All the way up. Weirdly, shouldn't happen.
Oh my god. Okay, free action, I will put my flail on one hand. I shall turn around to this fucking guy. And I shall
Flank.
claw through his chest.
What does that give to Moki as a flank?
Plus 2.
Plus
Plus
2.
2,
To
so
damage, just attack.
I have a
Just
plus
attack.
plus 9. No, plus 8. Plus 8 attack. I hit for 24.
24.
24.
Wow.
You minus 5?
Minus 5 to the. Yeah, minus.
Just making sure.
That's 5 damage. Lightly scarred.
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I should have rolled through.
You cut at like the top part of the shoulder. There's some plating. There's some armor. It's not the best, but you're still managing to groove into it. Ray, now followed up by Grok.
Alright.
Let's go, Panda, let's go.
Get whacked.
Okay, I
Big
need a
body
count
hit.
again.
Awesome fucking
Oh, sorry. And by the way, that
goals,
unclear creature is 10 feet away.
Big body? Nah, big body.
50, yeah, it's out of feet. Alright. I will take an attack at the big hulking guy right next to me. This is a finishing attack. Nothing else, it doesn't do anything, it's just named.
Which is surprising because you do.
Okay, regular attack, and that will hit its AC because it's plus 13, being a 25 to hit. Yeah, my base damage nearly killed it. Oh, okay, nope. Nope, it's alive. I deal 19 damage, so it's alive and 4 HP.
David, use that special ability that heals at 400 HP, please.
It's called the DM
Special
special.
ability to summon another monster, but you kept it alive, which is done all I need from you.
Waka waka.
Okay, so third hit. How many? Do you want to cut off the scorpion tail? You know, being 4 HP. This thing can't. It's not going to hit one more time before you do.
Sure. Its tails.
The scorpion tail that went into your armor place got locked in, carved down around. Piece falls forward,
Do it.
gathered in the muck and shit.
It's your turn.
Actually, be
Just
on top
roll
of it
higher
with
than
5 feet
4.
movement.
Nice,
Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah. I mean, there's even chains there that you can like hold
50%
It
chance
really is not like it.
on your harpoon, but you have a minus 4 to hit.
Ray Witch, Rock's turn.
Yeah, good.
Alright. I could cast that, but let's not do that. Let's actually focus on killing this big guy in front of me.
Come on.
So the guy in front of me is he getting flanked by?
Nope, Cicero landed right beside him, but didn't seem to notice the problem with his body like you did.
Oh, alright. Well,
And it seems to kind of like the form, even as an illusion or whatever,
Quick,
it doesn't
use your
manage
free
to like,
action to
stand
speak.
fully back up, look at you, regard you, acknowledge that it just breathed gas into your face. What do you do?
alright.
Well, our breath is a bit disgusting.
Graka drops the harpoon gun. As he will
Careful.
draw
Attack
out.
roll infinity right there.
Luckily it doesn't provoke it. As then I'll cast a spell, so I need to defensively cast. So no attack opportunities. I succeed. Oh. And I will make Shocking Grasp attack. Is it wearing metal?
You're not within 5 feet.
I'm not.
You have to climb
Oh,
up
yeah, you can't do
5
that.
feet.
Oh, I
Into
can't
the
do it?
You just get 5 feet forward.
Can I walk 5
Hey,
feet?
is it a standard action for
It's
this?
kind of like an approaching staircase.
I also
Yeah,
think
that
it's
is
with
like a
action
little
to take
staircase thing.
5 feet.
You can move like just into the brim of it.
There we go.
So you're there.
Okay.
So what are you trying to
You're
do?
good.
So does it wear metal?
No. Not seeming.
Okay. So if it does, I just get a +3 to hit.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright,
Plus strength.
does 11
Actually,
hit?
sorry, Felix. Its teeth are basically.
I don't know if
plated
that
with metal.
counts.
So the inside of its mouth
There's
does.
metal in this thing.
It would have some metal like accoutrement on the neck because, oh sorry, iron.
Okay, does a 14 hit? It's touch attack.
Oh, touch! Shit, that might
Yeah.
actually do the difference.
It's a melee touch attack.
This thing is pretty good.
Does it have a low dex?
You want us?
Might have
Universal rules. I don't need that shit.
might have a shield.
Yeah, you do. Everybody does.
Touch. Touch attack?
Touch AC.
Yeah, touch AC.
AC is the.
Oh shit.
Oh, it just hits.
Oh my god, he's doing
Oh my
it.
god, he's doing it.
That's
Actually, decent
that's
damage.
22 damage.
He does more than 3 damage! Woo!
Whoa, I didn't roll a 1.
Felix, you can't ever complain about not doing damage. You just
Okay,
did.
that's my one attack
Look, honestly,
spell.
that's
I'm
not-
dead.
You just did a
You can
billion
only do
damage.
anything
I know.
worse.
I
I know.
lost my last
He
spell.
can't.
You're OP now.
Top of the round, I did realize.
Why didn't you kill him?
Sorry, you with 5 feet.
What is
wrong?
It is the scorpion monster's turn. Instead of doing anything to attack the creature on its back, it will deflate and lie down submissively.
I'm out of gas lines.
That's its turn.
He's
Now
submissive
pull
and
down.
readable.
Okay, I got one guy left.
It has 1 arm and 8 legs.
I'm gonna.
Read it, boy. That's in
Okay.
the babies this thing you make.
And a scorpion.
How much have I damaged this guy? Like a decent chunk, or like not really?
We'll never
at all?
Under half.
Roll good, you can do it.
That's not great.
Roll good.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're still fighting that guy.
I'm going to.
He's been on that tower, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just 3 attacks around.
Cornell will use a free action. Shut up.
Didn't they have only like
It's
20
just paid
HP?
from Jay.
35.
Okay. Cornell. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do my thing. Yeah, whatever.
I can't say shit, you killed the same amount of enemies.
I'll just attack with my sword.
You've killed more enemies than I have, though.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think yes.
That's does a 9 hit?
No.
I'll attack with my gun.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
Wait, how many bullets does your gun have in it?
He now has a limit.
Blood.
Unlimited.
Oh, okay.
He blood arrows, like.
Bloodborne.
So even how it worked in Bloodborne.
That's literally not how it works in Bloodborne.
Touch attack, 11 AC to beat.
I think I actually hit. Because that's an 8
just hit.
plus 6.
Yeah,
So 14.
You hit.
Alright. Let's big damage, guys. Come on.
Big damage.
Oh, max damage. 9.
Yes!
Okay.
It has 5 HP left.
And my third attack. Oh, you get your attack of opportunity. Yeah. Just in case you kill me.
Dude.
I rolled a 5
Okay.
plus 7, or just for the bite plus 2, so no.
Okay,
12
cool.
or 7.
We're good. Alright, third attack.
And then you stick the gun. What do you do?
This is,
Well, melee.
yeah, so I
14
bit
AC.
off one of his ears, I missed with a sword, I shot him in the chest, and now, as he sort of,
I swung around the blood into his stomach.
I'm gonna just try and bite for his scalp.
Scalp.
He'd be
Goddamn.
really interested
So
in
this
that blood
is-
magic if he wasn't
Eat
dead.
his frontal lobe. Do it.
Oh wait, actually, this is a -7 to
Just
hit.
devour the hard crust of his brain.
So,
Do it.
Why
This-
is it a -7 to hit?
Don't worry about that.
okay. Does an 11 hit?
For a touch.
No. Okay, alright. One more round, guys, we'll get there.
This thing is like on the ground, its face is just matted in blood, it's just looking
Why won't you die?
Why do I keep
It's
missing?
now at this point, it's putting up its hand goes. It puts up the remainder of its arm goes. It's just like, it's whittling down the parts of its body left to the front.
Please, just die.
So, yes, this is now just the 4th round, and the archer gets 2 nicks, strike with the d4, missing mate, missing mate. Oh, wait, 1.
How much damage?
Plus 2, 3 points of damage.
3. I take no damage.
It bites.
Damn, the
It just
DR.
moves
When
its
you're
mouth and there's
fighting
like
it,
6 teeth still left in your shoulder. And it just like, now a mouth gushing with blood, missing teeth, it just kind of sits back, slumped, and kind of petrified to...
have done that. I will kill you in around 5 seconds.
You hear it like makes a like a hiccup sound, and you see 2 teeth just spit
Fair enough.
the roaring.
I'd love if you couldn't deal damage, but you had 100 DR.
Okay, epic.
Okay.
Guys, I'm actually a tank right now.
Really?
At
No,
33
not at all.
HP.
Yep.
Tank.
I was down to 24 and back up to 50.
What the fuck?
Glass
HP.
ceiling.
You have 50 health?
No, I'm back up to 50.
Wow.
You have 50 health? Oh yeah, you have more than me and I'm 49, never mind.
Actually, that's
Maybe. Sorry?
Right.
It's
So-
chilling.
You watch as the Ankylosaurus monster
Disconnects your upper half from your bottom
And
half.
deals
lumbers
90
forward.
damage.
The
Very well.
scorpion female lets her legs separate and her body, her abdomen hit the ground. Her head is kind of bent forward, not really because you're on top of it, but you're chaining it back, so her head kind of has to be forced upwards. The Ankylosaurus turns around and cleaves with its tail the head of the scorpion off.
What the hell?
Right in front of you, the entire upper half just smashes
Like
and
an
just
attack of
no, it's 15 feet away.
Why
That's
did
the
that-
range of
why
this.
did that
I
go
don't know. I don't know how this game works.
But then because it's
Everybody did it.
so it ordered the summoned creature to kill itself.
Aw.
So then both the creature that died disappears, and so does the summoned creature.
It's like, I don't want to fucking be here.
No, it
Sam.
didn't.
That's fair.
From the second round, the inside check you got said it didn't want to fight.
Well, no, the Anglosaurus is like, I don't want to fucking
true.
be here.
No, well,
It
it's
doesn't have a
commanded by a
choice.
summon, but yeah, it looks like
It
that.
doesn't have bolts.
It doesn't exist.
You just have like a sad
Intelligent.
face
I feel a little bad
constantly.
for that lady.
And we could have saved her.
Its intelligence for the Ankylosaurus, just so you know, can't have that much thought, is 2. So it's less than his robotic drone.
That's less than a fish.
L.
Sure.
That's why the summon control
Sorry,
works.
sir.
I think a fish is 1, but I think a squirrel is 2. So there's a bit of animal instinct in there. You know, 13 wisdom, it's got
Terror
something.
to our mascot.
So the monsters die, but in front of you, Ray,
Damn
there
it,
is now
stole my
just
kill.
there's now just a lower half, like the entire upper neck and shoulders has just been departed and smashed to the sidewall, splattered in a bout of gore and blood. You look up to like the commentator who's supposed to be. None of them are there. the one
I
guy,
did-
the other guy who's like, "Where was that?" You see, like Cornell's body now just looming over. It's weird.
I kind of just like, give my prayers to him.
Cicero
didn't kill
Moki,
anything.
and I will let Ray go immediately. You do whatever you want
Oh,
to do.
right?
Because
Nice.
it's these guys and you
Yeah.
all go together.
Alright.
Great time. It's over now.
Hey. Huh?
Nothing. Go on.
15, 20. Now,
You want to jump?
climb.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, it will be climb. Just a climb check if you're.
How tall is that?
Woo! I get a.
It's
plus-
20 feet, right?
Uh,
or the
it's-
30 feet?
Oh, is that an
It's
action?
30 feet to the top here,
Yeah,
20
it's an
feet to
action.
there, and it
Oh, okay.
would be your movement.
It would be movement.
It means you
Depends on
can't
how
make an
high you climb.
attack except 1. You can make 1 attack, right?
Well, don't worry, I'll do something else.
Okay.
Can I see the heads of the enemies
Yeah,
from here?
yeah.
Okay, so, and there's 3 there.
There's 2 there and 2 there.
Oh, he's the thing?
No idea. That is seemingly a person.
Okay, well.
Seemingly a person.
How long is that?
I love.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're hanging
60 feet, you got it. That whole ruler counts. That's why I gave it to you.
So what happens is I unsheath my blade, one-handed actually, hold it up, and I mutter a word that no one hears, so I won't say it out loud.
What is it?
No, I hear
Actually,
very well.
in fairness, this whole time, the only person who could hear the whole time is Cornell. No one can see what you're
Just
doing.
by a whisper.
A careless
Well, I'm too busy beating up
Yeah.
the guy.
You're hearing
And-
a walk growl in front of you.
For an instant, he vanishes.
Really edited character. Or hold on, what you said.
Yeah, I'm just so I remember where he is. From instant, he vanishes, reappears right here, slashes. Reappears right here, slashes. Can I hit him? Reappears here, slashes. And is he bound?
That is, you see a very ragged looking, it kind of looks like a female's dress. though it's kind of hard to tell, and it is seemingly like a person with long, dark, stringy hair,
Bound. Okay, I won't attack them.
Especially stuff.
Especially, I fucking.
I mean, you can
Attack
cut
the
the
vines.
You can cut the vines.
You can
Count it as an attack. I won't even make you roll for it. It's just for it.
Alright, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then
Awesome.
at the end, I reappear here.
Not as Cornell.
22 times 4, 66 damage to the first guy.
I missed that.
Just however you want to depart parts of his body to show his death.
We'll attack the others and see
Okay.
if he dies first, because they'll probably all die silent.
Now 20.
Cool. Don't even worry about rolling damage. Don't even worry about
Crit confirmed.
There's a crit confirmed. See that actually crit.
it. He can't miss!
6.
Sub 21.
Plus 13.
Plus 13, 19.
That's the
Roll
last.
for
He
damage.
actually can miss. He just has to roll one.
It wasn't the first attack got against the board.
Even more damage than the last one. 7 plus 18.
One more attack to go.
2! Okay, no crit.
So
15.
15 still hits.
Okay, I'm happy no crit. I have too many crits.
And this is an orc scout. Zero stat sheet. Still
14 damage to the other guy. So the first two guys, their heads are decapitated.
Oh, you're not
And
delayed.
you
Wait,
like.
were they just slide off where they don't realize they're dead for a
Yeah,
full 2 seconds?
simultaneously, like a full second passes.
I spent 4 rounds trying to kill 2 people, and you've done that in half a second.
What was the damage for this last 14?
I rolled a 7 plus
I did.
18, 8
I really
plus
did.
10, 26?
No, the last one you said was.
Yeah, it was lower.
14. So the last one was 14.
Was that
14, but that seems
no,
too
15
low.
to hit. Well, no, 18 is minimum damage.
Oh.
And there's a 7 right there.
No, then use the fire.
So,
25, you do kill the last one as well.
oh, okay, his head also slides.
So it's like 14 doesn't make sense. I was going to write it down, but I don't
Jake
have to anymore.
is so done.
And then the lady is free.
Yeah, and the rope.
Wait, what I missed? No.
No.
The wood of the 10 AC.
Well, if I had that one.
That one, yeah. There you cut her out, hands off.
That one, you don't cut the rope, you cut the wood.
Perfect. Okay. So, now in front of Grok, before Grok's turn, is the Elder.
I'm gonna
What about?
Skip me and him.
test
you-
if my
Oh,
dice
sorry,
are weighted.
Yeah, beat the shit out of the elder.
Sorry, just do your
I'm gonna
attack.
switch
Some
my
of that-
dice out.
Cicero, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I now use these dice.
14 just hits.
That's, I'm doing math wrong.
Okay, I would have gotten.
It's 13.
Misses.
Outside. I will use my offhand to attack. 20.
Crit confirmed.
I hit him.
Oh. That's a times 3.
Cicero's so cool. He's my favorite character because he does
That's
what I
a mighty
do,
15
but better than me. Oh, you also did no damage on a crit? I love it.
You hit
You
this
and
guy
me,
for
baby.
5.
Actually, no, that was wrong. For the 17 then.
He dead?
I hit him for 11.
That's 2 times.
Oh, wow, I thought that could like 4 times.
I thought that was 3 times.
Never mind. If you hit
It's a Chris on 19.
this guy got hit for twice then, because if this is the 11,
Yeah, I hit him 11 last time.
and the 9 was the first one. So yeah, he's
Did I hit him last time? I don't think I did.
different guy.
Okay, I take my hand
kills this guy.
where it was on his eyes, and I jump up onto his shoulders, and I flip around like Black Widow,
he's
and I
dead.
slash his throat in half and land on the floor.
Breathes, fails, ducks. All right.
Oh.
I think we have to kill the thing there. Oh no, there's an archer up there. Please.
There's an archer here just
His
screaming.
bowstring didn't snap from the nat one, or did he reach?
No, he
It's
reached
been
on
4 rounds. He got it.
You're right, cool.
Is he still going after me or is he going
Look
after
at
me?
you, and I
No,
point
he's
to that guy, so you kill him, I'll get the archer, and then you get the elder. Please,
Okay.
just help me the elder. I cannot. That archer
My
is-
turn. This guy's entirely undamaged, right? The one the ran.
To your right, yes.
Cool.
Believe-
I will do a full round
Intimidation
attack
check.
and fucking
Go
demolish this guy. Come on,
Roll up the
1920.
thing.
I want to crit. I don't even. That's a
It's 2.
14.
14 just hits. Like he's hit everything else for the last 3 hours.
Guys, I don't like this.
I'm sorry, that's too much cells. Yes.
20
20 damage.
6 rounds. Wait, no, not even 6 rounds because I did 3 of those in one go.
Fractured flails on one
I
hand,
still
and I
got
claw him in the
crits.
neck.
14, 17.
5 damage. That hits.
Yeah, it would.
To be
That's
fair, I
a
rolled
17
really
now.
low at sneak attack.
That's, 18.
Just wait.
I'm using a large weapon.
16 to
Still a
20.
D8 on your hand weapons?
Oh, this is cool.
Your claw is a D8.
Oh
Yes.
no.
His claw is stronger than my
Why
claw.
isn't it big hand?
8 damage.
You have
He is a-
slain it.
He has a huge sized claw.
I've caved his face in and I ripped his throat out.
Squish! Rip, blood spatters on the.
Wait, how's your claw D8?
Unfortunately,
It's a
Frank's
good
now
watch.
covering him.
That would be a D6.
No, normally it's a D6.
Normally claws are D4s.
No. It's because it's a rage ability where its base is D6, but because I'm large, one high.
That's
one
disgusting.
die.
Okay,
25
he
damage,
has 6 mirror images up.
What the
This one
fuck?
now? Okay.
Now,
Oh.
now
It's actually-
that's what I should have mastered
It's
you.
I'm gonna
one
take a
D3
5
mirror,
foot step
1D3 mirror
this
images
way.
plus 1 per 3 rolls.
Wow.
Ah, 5 foot step.
So he cast that at like level 4.
Does he have flanking on me?
He just has to be a 9th level caster, and then
And
he
I
gets an
forgot
extra
I
3
heal
mirror
my
images.
Do I feel like he's surrounding me so he gets
That's
flanking?
cool.
Does he get flanking because I think he's surrounding me? I don't think that's how it works, but I'll...
No,
No.
but
I'll
you
believe
do
it.
see a lot of like
There's
shadows that
images
aren't
back.
right with its form, and it's just going to do an attack on you.
Alright.
And this is
That would be a strong bet.
This is. It looks like he's swinging his staff, but you realize his staff and his arms seem to like twist together at the moment of like attack of aggression. That's a 10 on the roll.
That's
So it hits. Yep, don't worry about it.
he feels it.
Each time you do an attack. Okay, I'm gonna check this. No save. There is no save.
There is no save.
I don't know what this means.
Is this some kind of support attack?
There is no
Melee-
saving.
Oh, it's sorry. It's a melee touch attack.
Yeah, it's definitely.
If your weapon has reach,
So
you
he
can actually
smashes
try
his
not to be
fist
attacking,
hand
so it's
towards you,
within
and
10
you
feet
take-
of you,
Yeah, I
only
know.
5 feet.
So that just lets you
Roll
do
this.
Okay.
Everyone within that.
3.
You take 3
Really
points
cool
of
for a
wisdom.
bit.
3 points of wisdom. Alright, I have 7 wisdom.
No,
Alright.
it had to touch you.
After being touched.
After being touched inappropriately, we'll stay. No damage.
Inappropriate. Okay.
He did fuck with his mind, so that's an inappropriate
Oh,
touch.
wait. You didn't cast a spell? Or is that an ability?
It is an ability.
It's a spell-like ability.
Let me double check. It is an SU. Supernatural. Not EX. So it is supernatural, so it's spell like ability.
No. Spell-like abilities are their own thing.
Supernatural and spell-like ability.
Oh, I thought
Super-
EX was the one.
Super-
EX is extraordinary, actually. Yes.
Supernatural, it's basically the supernatural, which are
Disengage.
SU.
the spell-like equivalent for extraordinary, and then there's spell-likes, which is the extraordinary equivalent of spells.
Okay, so SL. This is.
Yeah.
Yes. If it's EX, then
EX means extraordinary.
It's just non-magical.
As
Yeah,
if
it's
Brock
like a
is
fucking-
stumbling, Brock goes,
Stay away from me! Damn it! Stay away!
You hear like an elder voice, but it's wrong, and you see its mouth open to reveal rows of metal barbed teeth. There's something wrong. There's no tusks, there's nothing. It has orcish appearances, but no fundamentals that are that.
and then from his harpoon, he starts shaking it off as if there's.
You start shaking off your harpoon.
As he picks it up off of the ground.
Do it.
As the ruins start glowing, it starts to shoot a high-pressured volley of water. Make a reflex save.
I do.
Also, it hit Mark as well.
Let's see.
And it made
Is it a 5-foot line?
if it's a 5-foot line, it'll probably. Actually, look at how it's angled.
Yeah, I could just angle it on him.
You can just do up,
Yeah.
upwards, because you're at a downwards angle. That
Or-
is back.
Well,
I'm
The
like,
DC is 16.
I roll 5, and its reflexes plus 9.
cool.
So 14 fails.
14 fails. Alright.
It takes 4 damage.
Where is accuracy?
You are aiming for a thinner body, but then you realize its proportions are illusory, so you aim wider.
14. Add this up. 6 for me. 20? 14. Alright, 14.
Now soaked, there is water running down invisible legs that look kind of like large paws, like a lion.
And
I
as
love
Grok
animals.
sees that, Grok will then start to 5.
Fun fact about Cornell of the day. He loves animals.
I
Okay,
love
so you cast a
except
spell
horses.
right in front of it, and then you move directly.
I
out of
hate
its range.
horses.
After
I
I
casting.
think he was already at.
I took a
And now I hate pandas too.
So it has to do a touch attack to touch you.
You're just
No,
empty.
he took
That
a,
was a touch.
he took a swift action 5-foot step back, which
Yeah.
doesn't provoke opportunity
It's a
attacks.
disengage. Which
Yeah.
everyone does.
Okay.
If they take a
different from
4-round
the Hydro
action.
Blast. You can do that all in the same
Yeah.
turn.
Is your Hydro Blast a standard action?
Yeah, it is a standard.
How cool.
That's the coolest thing I've ever
That's
done.
so amazing.
Alright, now it's out.
It's panting more than you expected. It does seem like you have damaged it enough that
Couple bruising
it's-
rolls, probably.
it's starting to feel like it could have some punctured lung or something like that. It's not aggressively like panting, but it is trying to cool off the pain. Next, top of the round, dead. 1-0.
Kill the orc.
Kill it.
I'm
Come
gotten to the
on,
point where
Cornell, come on.
I don't even want to do this to you.
Come on, Cornell, come
But
on.
someone's telling me I really gotta have to do this to you.
You just sparrow.
So,
You're not worth it.
like, come.
Intimidate him.
Hey, look, I'm sorry for this, but let's give it a try.
It's not, it doesn't have enough soup in its mouth to like
Nat
spit
one.
at you.
Oh my god, I think I hit again. Let's go. That's a 17.
You can do this. You
Okay.
10 points of damage. That's what you gotta do.
Oh. Oh, yay, we did it. I
Let's
did.
go.
I
How'd
did
you
14 damage.
Firework cleave this monster down.
Um,
As you are more a
Just
monster
stab
than
it.
it.
he just, yeah.
Like the OG Cornell move.
Cornell just sort of like walks up towards him, kicks him in the face.
He falls next to the fire pit. His clothes start to kind of burn up the side of his arm.
Yeah, and then he'll just sort of plant the sword into his body and then just drag him into the fire.
Burning hot like logs cover his face.
That's right. That's okay. It's alright.
Just smoke.
It'll only be for a second.
Cornell he's a psychopath.
Murder with fire.
Okay, now
do a running jump.
why
towards
is
us.
it? Why
You
is it?
look around and like basically everything in this cave is dead.
Hello? Is anyone there?
We are still
Sound
fighting!
of death over there.
Where?
That's a demon!
Towards that voice.
There's a demon, but
Jump
it's like
this way.
directly.
It's already built into the stat.
5 points of damage.
Been dead the
This is
entire
That's pretty good. My temp HP is gone.
Oh, last turn.
Wouldn't you? Didn't you only have 2?
Yeah,
So wouldn't it? You also take 3 damage.
Mechanically invisible? Okay, I was like, what?
Not yet.
It's 5 damage.
No, yeah, I can't wait.
DL3.
This will be strong enough. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I think Ray can also see like a purple vapor as you
Plus,
guys.
the invisibility is just painting yourself.
Until I get hit by electricity and then I take a billion damage.
Yeah. The
Or fire,
sneakiness
I take a
of looks.
billion
Cicero, Monkey.
I don't know where I am. You can
You are
hit him
right
just-
next to the Elder. Right next to
Yeah.
Monkey, you are 5 feet away from the Elder. Sorry, 5 feet apart. There is a 5 foot square
Yeah,
between
not anymore.
you and the Elder.
Oh, me? Sure.
You are both going together. You make that choice.
I'm
Ray,
gonna take a 5-foot step towards the elder. He has like mirror image like infinity, right?
6.
Cool.
You actually managed to hit him twice because the Hydro Blast doesn't do anything against him.
You know what? I could attack him.
You're fucking
But currently,
damage
this
hit.
guy,
You guys
this
need help?
fucking
You guys got
warlock or ergo typing is laser focused on Grok, right?
One shot at
Grok ran away from him yelling monster.
Cool.
If I don't wanna.
I'm gonna do
I'm gonna
a
bang
provoke
against him.
standard action. I look at it and go, pathetic little mage. Why don't you fight a real opponent? Okay. This is an intimidation check against a DC of 10 plus a hit die plus a wisdom modifier.
It's dripping wet.
Also,
Wow.
it's a large creature, isn't it?
It is large.
Damn it, I don't have a +4. Okay, fine.
10 plus wisdom plus what?
Hit dice.
Okay.
Yes. Wisdom modifier.
DC 23.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, 22.
I need a
12.
8. I'm
Oh.
plus 15.
Damn, your intimidation sucks.
Screw you.
I succeed. 28. I've now provoked him. He is hostile to me. Basically, he on his turns he has to at least do something that will attack me, either it's like air attack or something, or order an underling to do it, and then Holy.
Has to make an aggressive action.
Aggressive action towards me.
Spells
Over
don't
everyone
count.
else.
Spells count.
Oh,
No,
spells
Like
count.
damaging me, all that.
He just
Enchanting?
basically he just
Enchanting
needs
as
to
well,
target
yes.
him.
You just have to.
Any spell that doesn't have the
Yeah.
harmless.
Okay, cool.
Basically have to target me.
Because his round goes immediately after all of you, I just want you to make a wisdom save.
Me? Cool. I did have a swift action ability, but I'll do this first.
So I've tried to feint as a move action because I have that feat, but I got that one, so don't worry about it.
Pretty good.
20.
So I'm just gonna slash him.
You succeed against Charm Monster.
Nice. I'm gonna swift action demoralize him. Same DC, but this will demoralize him.
Guys,
I
I
succeed.
do
He's
2
demoralized. I
attacks.
stare at him and I go pathetic.
Or is it -2 on everything?
So I try to feint
Yeah,
and stab him at the
-2
same
and
time,
everything.
and I fail so miserably. I fall off. I
Wait,
like try to spin
the
around and slash him, and I
DC
fall off his leg.
22.
As Murky just does a wide swing and nearly knocks you off balance. And
He is shaken for 3 rounds.
Which means you have a -2 on
Pretty much everything.
attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Cool. That's your whole turn, Maggie?
Yep, whole problem.
Right.
Move 30 feet forward, and I just like look at what the hell
Okay.
is going on up
Yeah.
there.
I mean, you're basically almost at the point where you're seeing everything that's happening. You see a body of an orc that's standing up. This not green orc. This orc that is grey. His body is not soaked.
How do you not take
His
anything?
You lied to me. You
Oh, I
said
have.
an
I just feel-
illusionary kind of cover
Okay.
is
Oh,
dripping. There is
Full health.
fur that is dripping wet. That would be the lower half of its body, but that isn't visible. The dripping is.
What?
It,
He's
when
not
you
taking
do
any
your whole
full HP.
turn, because hold action doesn't exist,
It moves the turn up.
do you have to not use your movement as well? Or can you use your
You
movement?
can delay your whole turn.
You just
You
don't
can
waste
delay
it.
your
whole
So
turn.
you just drop your initiative.
No matter what, it just delays. Yeah. It doesn't actually hold it.
Until you want to do it. Until
Oh.
you want to go.
Okay, then never mind. I will just move and contemplate while watching them.
So you're like,
Yeah, they got it. There's also a fucking big green guy behind me.
Into the
got
spell.
this character.
It's a cost defense.
Hmm?
This character.
I'm gonna say yes, because it doesn't thing.
There's some
Yeah, go ahead.
Magic on me.
Middle magic.
What is it cost?
I don't know what magic is.
Yeah.
Defensive cost?
It's 15 plus level, right? Cost defensively.
Yes. 15 plus level.
Oh, spell.
So
That means I get an opportunity attack, right?
No.
Oh.
and Cicero does.
Yeah.
I
Isn't
just
it?
doesn't cast the spell, does it?
So wait, defensive costing?
It failed.
So if you fail, you can just do an attack of opportunity against it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it just
Half
failed to cast the spell.
and
Once
I get
again,
an
the
attack.
spell failed, so regardless of looking at it, but if you make an
I
attack.
think I do get an attack of opportunity. I will use my flail on the fucking attack.
I'll just roll. 16.
Of 22.
Yeah, it's 14.
Touch attack, 20 just hits.
Oh, oh my god. What the? Fair
18
enough.
damage.
What? 18.
18. I want to break its arm.
Okay. Now I have to roll. See, its first mirror image, there's a 50% chance. Its second, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Do it.
The percent chances is I'm using.
Do I hit it?
They do not. Just a mirror image roll.
Shatter
I have to roll
her.
above a 10.
If you just fail defensive costing, you just lose the spell.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. Okay. So never mind. It doesn't lose a mirror image. You're not going to attack it.
What?
Well, do
I
you
don't get
take an
attack
attack of
opportunity?
opportunity still or no?
No, it can't cast a spell.
Okay,
just-
cool.
Oh.
cool,
So
cool.
it loses
Yeah.
its action.
So either way, no attacks of opportunity.
No attacks
You're
of
only
opportunity.
risking whether or not you keep the spell.
yes.
Go.
It will move
Just lose the token.
5 feet back up.
Which sucks. So,
You see, here's the thing. It isn't a medium-sized creature, so its body technically still covers a 5-foot space beside Murphy.
Makes
Murphy,
sense.
It doesn't leave its opportunity.
You also
It's
get.
still halfway down the mountain.
Well,
Yeah,
also
right.
5-foot step is a
it's
disengage.
disengage.
Yeah, it can 5-foot step away from me and I can't project.
Either way.
Also, you get a +1 to hit everyone below you with melee
So you have
attacks.
the high ground.
We have the high ground.
It's breathing. There's some like little bits of blood spill coming out of it. Roll.
And he strikes save and fires again. Alright.
Close attack?
Does a 7 hit?
It's literally the same you rolled last time.
At least one per battle just does the same thing over and over again. It doesn't. You actually did get the most damage on this creature so far.
I'm gonna walk around.
Right.
So I'll go
Ask me every
5,
time.
I will.
10. So he's 10 feet away.
Yep.
Well, I'll
Okay.
start saying that.
You see from
You're gonna do it.
you see from his long sword, he sort of strikes it against the ground and it shatters.
Well, you missed.
And as he sort of brings it back up, you see a steel thread connect each segment of the sword, and he whips it out towards him.
Like a blade whip.
There's
Yeah.
fucking way you made a thread again.
I did, yeah.
It's not fun.
I saw that when they use
weapon,
Fire
which is
Force
a sword
animators,
with that.
pretty fucking cool, man. Especially when they can combust that shit. What's the guy? Dracula, Castlevania, what's that Netflix show? The main guy.
Trevor, yeah.
Belmont. He uses it
Dracula,
right in the final
Castlevania.
fight against
That's
death. It's
cool.
pretty cool. I'm just remembering all of those weapons.
That is,
It's the most animated. It's fucking
that's a 16 to hit.
It is. 14.
Oh,
Oh my god.
For a second, I'm like, if you hit
You
the
know
elbow, you fail.
He's beginning to believe.
10
The
damage.
Matrix.
Maybe you shoot him with your gun.
No, because I had to move.
Excellent.
You do your turn. I'm gonna get the bow guy. Make an attack.
Let's go.
Natural 19. I've rolled 6.
Is that a ranged? Is that a ranged attack?
To get up there.
I'm gonna take an opportunity because my weapon currently has reach,
Fair enough. You would do it not knowing that. I mean, you are fucking long-limbed, but.
and that's a 14.
That just-
Yeet.
Oh my god!
16. 17.
I rolled so bad. 6 damage.
3 damage. To you.
Oh, also no damage. Oh god!
Ow. Yeah, it's. I think we're on 5 or 6.
Okay.
I can, as a free action, give my weapon reach.
That's pretty dark.
Yeah. So yeah, threaded cane.
Okay.
I ran around.
Okay, cool. Boogie.
That's like a 20 feet cliff, right?
Yeah, at an angle you couldn't jump back on unless you took steps back and then ran up. Yeah. You could do
I
it.
don't think I could be.
Actually, I'm gonna say that that's 15, not 20. 15.
Yeah, I can't make that. I'm gonna climb it. Like, climb check.
I'm what?
Cliff walking
Okay,
creature.
you
It's just
hit a
run
part of the
around
body
and
you
get
don't
up
know
there.
is there.
What?
Can't climb it.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry, what I described before.
does
is
he
that
move at
it-
least 5 feet?
It is here, still half up the wall. It looks like it's fully up there, but you're
But it's outside of my
you're
reach.
trying to climb the back of the creature that was climbing away from you. Unknowingly, it's actually invisible. It's wet.
He doesn't move 5 feet at all? Because then you'll get an attack of opportunity.
If you're moving 5 feet closer, then yes. He's moving to the edge of the area where it just climbed up.
Yeah, well, he's trying to climb that.
Yeah. So it gets an attack of opportunity. Okay.
Because he's moving.
It's just a regular.
I moved towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It has.
It's large, so it has reach. Any square that you.
Another natural
threaten-
19.
Very
It's plus 7.
If
You
you,
shouldn't withdraw, but towards it.
Don't-
You can literally do that.
No. You get actual do if someone enters your attack range?
Yes.
no,
When they
only
move
if you
through
leave a
threatened
square you're threatened.
This is my last
So-
damage of
I'm
my-
going towards it though.
Yes.
Yeah, you're leaving a 5-foot square into another 5-foot
It's
square
like-
that it's
it's
threatening.
like
So you're leaving
almost-
one threatened into another
Hold on,
threatened.
Master. Yeah.
Oh, so if you move
Everything has
around
a
a
good
creature.
reach.
Yes.
This is why reach is strong.
This is why-
Okay.
Oh,
was that
I
17 to hit?
No,
I didn't know that, actually.
don't worry.
Mm.
Natural 19 on my dice.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
a d4.
Okay.
It's time to abuse the shit out of that. I can't use any reach weapon ever.
2.
You take 2 points of wisdom.
Except for a whip.
Wisdom damage?
Yep.
Okay.
As you feel like a lion's back paw palm you in the face as you try to move up to it.
I got you,
I think
David.
he's gonna make everyone
You and me? We got this. We'll kill them all.
Mages, I think.
One guy.
I'm gonna try attacking it, and there are special rules for attacking an invisible creature, isn't there?
Yeah, concealment.
I have like a 50% chance of hitting it.
Plus all of its mirror
Yeah.
images that it hasn't.
Well,
lost.
this one he rolls for.
Just a d20 and 11 or up you hit. And then I have to
Go
roll
up.
an 11 or up and
I'll
you
do
miss.
the attack
Oh, yeah.
roll first, then 11 or up.
You gotta make sure you at least hit with, your idea of hitting.
Okay, that
Good.
hits. Now I have to get an 11 or up.
Yeah, AC is 20 for this
I
guy.
got an 11 and up, and so now you need to go mirror image.
A 50% chance.
Higher than 11 and you fail. Natural 1.
I hit it. Holy fucking
Why?
shit.
You should never do this box. Or
I rolled a
anywhere
19,
near.
and then I rolled a natural 1, like this
Yeah.
die is known to fucking do.
That
Okay.
box
Wait,
is
don't you
going
have
to do
another mirror image?
Wait, hold on. I rolled
He's
a
the
ni-
6.
Yeah, don't they all
oh.
apply, Julian? No?
I critted. I just realized I critted. I rolled a 19. This is my flat has a crit.
Well, your first hit, your first roll was
was a
just-
19.
was for concealment.
No.
You're right, yeah.
My first
Yeah.
roll was attack it.
Your,
This was for
your first one was
concealment.
attack.
You
yeah.
should do
You said that.
concealment first, though, shouldn't you?
No.
I asked him before I rolled it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I thought
rolled
your
it.
concealment roll was a 19.
Usually roll
But
it
no,
different, but you can roll a d20
Yeah.
for concealment, I guess.
It's the same.
Uh,
just different.
18 times 2.
It's one-
36.
36.
So crit. Okay,
Total
cool.
damage?
Yes.
Let's go!
Well, I'm math.
Math it.
18 times 2.
Yeah, 36.
I wanna fucking break his
It's
pelvis.
36.
Smash him in
Oh,
the
yeah.
dick.
It's 15 plus
What's
3,
his current health?
and then times both by 2.
If you need
So
help.
30 plus 3 plus 3.
15 times 3.
A
You
lot.
kill a Lemire, which, in case you now understand as you destroy this thing, kind of humanish if it's got like a lion's mane, disgusting large mouth, kind of feminine.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay, I'm gonna, that was a stand action. The warlock is still invisible, right?
The warlock was an illusion of this.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's why the terrain of it
Oh,
is a
I-
bit weird, because it looks like a 5 foot
I
square.
thought you said it had 66 health left.
67 HP total, 70
Oh.
damage dealt.
Oh, I thought it was a long way.
So how do you kill the final monster?
Woo!
I'm not gonna count this guy.
I was it was like above me, so I was like sort of
This is
aiming
your chance.
Took
for
it
like
away
mid
from
body.
him.
Oh, man.
Mid body, so I was like, trying to aim towards like waist or something, and I was gonna smash him thing in the fucking head. Because that's,
Yeah, because the head is down, look, smashes. Just like, you're right, I described that there was a face, there's not a face there. When it dies and it falls over and the invisibility of its whole form drops down, there was never a staff, it was just really long-limbed, and its face is now concave, like a lot of these monsters. I'm going to say, because Moki goes, then Ray goes. Cicero, you went, you moved Ray, what do you want to do?
Well, is every...
Seemingly, yeah, but I mean, you've got this big monster here, which you can definitely see is like looming over towards this other orb.
Don't take
You don't
it.
really know whose team you're on.
Okay, did you get the demon?
Hold it.
I think I did. It turned into like a dog type. I don't know.
Alright, let me loot its. I need to drink its blood.
What?
I want to steal its magic.
What?
That's a problem.
Don't worry
Let me
about
touch
it.
this blood!
Give me your power.
Fucking hell. Cornell. Well, that scene is yeah.
Walk it past
You're very close to it. You.
the red panda.
How do you? I mean, you just stick two like daggers in there, let the blood start to come out, and then you put a vial in.
I'll do a full round action.
Basically. He
So-
tries to find its heart, and then he just squeezes it as he's chanting.
That takes a fair bit longer than just like getting
till the end
the
of combat.
With the Thurkane, or Beast Kata,
Nice.
that is a
I don't know how I
19
feel
to
about
hit.
that.
Come on.
So you'll have to do
Ooh-wee.
8 points of damage total.
I did exactly 8 points of damage. I rolled a 3 and a 2 plus 3.
Okay.
How would you like to kill the last normal looking creature?
Yeah, so
Would love if you just missed.
as he swings the blade and its different segments, they will sort of wrap around him, and then as he pulls it back, they will just leave him in two.
Shredded. Like
Yeah.
blood, the amount of blood splatter from that much, like separating pieces of metal.
I did it.
Um,
I killed everyone.
and with that,
They're all dead.
Spell list, and I can choose one spell from it. But that it has.
Yeah, so we'll say over the 20 minutes period we can, when you're doing this.
Does it have to be a spell you can cast?
It has to be in my spell list. I don't have to cast it. It just needs to be in my spell list. So it can be like a 5th level spell that I can't cast now.
Okay, I'm gonna just send you all of the spells. You
that?
choose
You want
which,
your weapon?
including mirror image, because if you would like.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, very much.
But we are now out of combat. Pause the camera. And despite there are nice smells and there are bad smells, some of this place functioned as a storage hold. The corner of the area where you freed a woman,
Like a chainsaw.
her body just
Yeah.
literally
Bump
slumped to the ground,
that's
exhausted by the fact that she was probably forced to hold upright for maybe days. People can't do that, literally. So she's collapsed. Cicero, you're very close to a ragged, seemingly human-looking woman with velvet red robes, heavily stained with blood and tattered, and even she doesn't look like she's been in a good place. The smell of cooked meats come from that corner of the tower there. There's some nice smells. There's some really fucking awful smells coming from the tunnel that continues down that way.
Rock. Saliorn.
Sounds of battle end.
Okay.
Everything's disappearing.
Where are you?
You see Cornell somehow is like, you're like, how do you get up there? He's just like tailing the top of a, like it's a high, like kind of like a cavernous outcropping. There's nothing back here, it's all water, but you got up pretty high, more than you thought.
Are you alive? Did you die?
I need a sheath.
I finished off every enemy.
A sheath.
Not even a sword.
Not even a sword, just a sheath.
I think I killed the last one, it seems like.
I think you did.
They were pretty dangerous fellows.
You kick it, it falls off the precipice.
Alright.
How hard are you?
Where are you?
I think I'm down below. Just come towards my voice. Be careful of the drop.
Okay,
He's like 20 feet below you, or 15 feet.
I'll carefully scooch on the edge and then drop down.
It's a bit of a jump, but you know, your legs being
staring down at you, breaking his blood.
Have you seen my axe?
He's like
I looked up at you.
No, I haven't seen your axe. It's really. Does no one have a torch?
No.
Kind of understand it.
Oh my god, it's so dark.
It's actually pretty bright.
It is so
I
dark.
turn around and walk to the jump down this little wall.
She is just kind of like collapsed, her arms still like not bound.
Yeah.
That was a lot
Yes.
of fellows.
I'll kneel down in front of her.
You are pretty sure from
Four.
when you just arrived here, the thing that stirred you to consciousness was a sound of
How many
death.
do you get?
Feminine voice.
That's alright. Wasn't
And as you
counting.
do, I mean, blood
I'm sure you
smeared
faced
lips.
many foes.
Yeah.
It looks
saw
like someone
a
tried
bunch
to force
of them.
cut it through.
They all ran away.
Through your mask,
me.
you know, so it's just like
let
almost
mine run
gangrenous
away.
bleeding.
Yeah, well,
like
you know.
cloth. That's
Well,
been-
you got a chance.
She's been choking on some infected.
We're pretty banged up.
I just put my finger under her chin and let her.
I'm alright.
What do you
Same
want?
here.
Your solid wind air just travel down her throat.
I'm gonna walk this way.
I'm slab squatting in
I'll go
front
look
of
for
her.
my axe.
See, I moved up.
I don't see.
Hey, you're funny.
I'm going to cut your legs. Please don't attack me. It will be very badly for you.
Ameliorn.
Cicero's talking to someone.
Oh,
before.
Cicero. That's
Cut
right.
her hands free.
Really.
You handled yourself pretty well in combat. Neither did I, Colin. No, I'm talking combat.
Guys, someone's talking to me.
It's a very red creature in like a lot of armor.
Stained with a lot of blood that's not its own.
Yeah, a lot. Is this red blood or is this like a different blue blood? I'm blue now.
Also throwing blood on you.
Yeah, that's red. That's red congealed black stuff.
So I'm purple.
You are a beautiful color
That's
display.
some
of
oxygenated blood right there.
You are
Do you
one
need a bar?
ugly motherfucker.
No little steps beside two jugs
Who are you?
Alright,
of
bro.
blood.
Who are you?
Well, I asked the question first.
My name is Ray.
Do you have a last name, right?
I do, but what is your name?
Hey, Grog.
There's Father Cornell, Father Henrik Cornell. You can call me Father or Cornell, neither Henrik.
He doesn't look like a priest. Not that you would know what that's like.
Why do I always have to introduce myself to people? What's your last name?
Senshi.
Well, Mr. Sanchi.
Same thing.
I don't know. I didn't see you fight, but I'm. Was you good?
I wasn't paying attention to his plan.
Well, probably wasn't noticeable. Probably wasn't pretty important. Look, we're a pretty big deal, all right?
I don't think we are. Oh, sorry. We are known throughout the world.
That's right.
Too much?
I don't know. Yeah, really a bit too much. You're laying it on a bit thick.
Pounds as even the warrior.
So really,
That's kind of true, is it? Are you being truthful?
1 pound.
So you said
Sometimes
pound,
that's
so
a
I you're deceiving me.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to do sense murder?
It's well, it's not nat 20, not 10, so 20.
It's cocked.
I suggest you get out of here while you still can, alright?
I'm hyping myself up.
We can handle the rest, okay? Go on.
You are peculiar.
Oh, by the way, my name is Moki.
Switching.
You're off, but you wanted to know.
Moki.
Hey, Cicero!
And try to pour a little vial of blood into her
You
mouth.
are of horse.
I'm sent
It's a healing.
red, Fey race. My name's
It is sent UAR?
There you are.
AUR.
Infernal healing, so she has plus healing.
She falls unconscious for the sake
Huh?
of
Sure.
yes, we can repeat this. But when you want to go back to her, I'll tell you what.
She's not evil.
Fighting.
That she's being
She's
evil.
unconscious. That's gonna
Prowess?
Her evil side is in dormant state. You see boxes and crates and even large supplies of metal and tin.
Have you seen Axe? Or...
Not human.
What?
No, he's human.
Can't you see? Jeez, use your damn eyes. Come on. I'm as human as they come.
But it doesn't match your
To go to the other guy.
And it looks like it is a bed rug and
I'll go with that. I'll just look like
let me travel back here.
I'm just going at you.
There's like
Do you have a torch, by the way? Because it's a bit dark in there.
You say this before I move on?
He's saying this as you leave because he doesn't know you're leaving.
I don't have a torch, so I don't say anything.
Did he go?
And you are?
Damn.
Those two are weird. What about you?
He jumps.
There's a couple torches
Oh, it's
around.
still weird. Alright.
It is so dark in here.
I guess I do have
Name
better
is,
eyes than you.
I
Cicero.
can't see a single thing.
How do you spell that?
Cicero.
like that Skyrim.
And you are... What are you?
See, he was holding a woman and letting her rest against some rocky.
Stranger.
What is your race?
I'm an elf.
And are you a warrior?
Nope.
Okay.
Not get many elves. Wherever the hell you're from. Where are you from?
I changed the subject.
That was a
Terrible way.
By
To change
what I
the
was about to say.
Okay.
You handled yourself decently in combat.
Nope, no I didn't.
Sister, why are you being so meek?
So you were like imprisoned by these orcs?
I was taken captive a few days ago.
You were blindfolded and gagged, so to you it feels like days, but it could have been hours.
I don't believe him. He stuttered too much on days. Can I do an inside check?
Maybe I'm from Texas.
Murdered.
Was it really meant to?
It does.
No.
I got.
Yeah.
Hold up. Come on. I got a 4.
Conversation. Right beside Ray, there is a woman in rags who opens. Okay, you did take it.
Also, is that thing down there with you? The odd individual.
The green orc. He points
Or
Yes, he's good.
oh, what would his name be?
His name is Glog.
You we need to leave here.
Yes.
The Melanos Raiders. They are from the east. They have hard alliances with the Turf's Den. I don't know where we are.
Does anybody know where I am? You know where I am?
We should be somewhere in Turf's Den. I came up here with the man.
Alright.
Half pieces of my baby.
If you are half elf, he was like you.
Most likely.
I am the daughter of Lasmin.
Am I supposed to know who that
She was she half runs the town of Krueler. I was taken here by the son of Klaus.
I've heard of poor god before.
I know it spells.
Grok knows. That's all you know about it.
Yes, he has better skills. Have I seen Turmish on the fucking map before?
Vaguely, and Torgard was not a known town to the elves. The elves knew the history of this whole area about 100 years earlier. So if this town has been made in the last 100 years, then the people would know. Well, they did.
Yes, I
What
tell you
a-
about the bad town and the good town.
Yeah. And he told you that now you're in the bad town.
We're very close to the
What
You were
happened?
before they captured you.
What happened on the boat? Why are we here?
4 episodes ago.
You also were on a boat before this?
I think so. Think that it was a boat. A big old metal thing floats in the ocean.
Just arrived on boat. Also,
You got killed by a big metal gorilla thing.
Alright,
The
that
demon
makes sense.
inside of you took over your body.
Sure.
Not wide.
yeah, I got 3.
So we all got horrifically cursed. So we went to a place to try to fix it. We got sent to like a corrupted heaven dimension where you viciously slaughtered me and God, I think. And then we're here now.
Oh, Andy Kelly.
And another guy, Tukalian. You remember Tukalian? We met a bunch of your friends.
Yeah, of course it did.
Well, he's dead now.
Oh, thank God.
Um,
Fuck that guy.
and we are on the wrong side of the continent, so we need to leave and go back west. Right?
What do you mean wrong side?
You are in. You see the woman that kind of has started to stand up behind him, red crimson robes. You are in the mother's lair. And she says, oh, it's probably that thing. And she points to the kind of half animal creature, lion, humanoid face. It is
Wait, or that one.
The tiger thing.
Okay.
it is a bad omen to these creatures love corruption and all of the things that corruption brings.
Aren't we in the White Wilds?
You are at the furthest western part of this continent.
I thought the White
Where are we?
Wilds. What?
You are at the edge of
No.
Turmish, at the edge of the sea of shattered stars.
How far are we from the White Wilds?
Maybe 14 days?
Further west?
I don't think I've heard of that.
We are maybe 14 days from Blackstone, and Blackstone is very close.
Oh, hey, I know
to
that
White
place.
Wilds.
My people haven't been here for hundreds of years. We should leave.
Yes, it's a cursed part of the continent
This-
that no one cares about.
this
but
place-
it's the wrong
More
place, so
importantly,
we need to
excuse me,
leave.
have you seen a red axe anywhere? Yes, it looks like it's bleeding.
Oh, there are lots of bloody objects, and she points to a series of boxes at this side. You had to jump over to reach.
Yeah.
These you would all kind of gathered around here. You jump back
Yeah.
over. You do find your axe. It is in a large square crate filled with blood.
Oh, great.
It seems like they put the axe in there, and it's just been kind of filling the crate. You pull out a fully bloody weapon.
Oh
Still
my god. I feel so much at ease now that the stuff's digging into my
I was gonna
armor
say, you
sword.
see the it kind of twisting into his arm.
Oh my
Kind of
god.
horror cursed weapon.
Go away, Flail.
Excuse me, kind woman.
Is there anything else in there? I noticed
Are
I'm
there
missing
any
my
more of
bands.
these ogre? Yeah,
They are not normal. That thing would take other orcs from around the Melanos Raiders are from my land. They are from Torgard, and these creatures take their babies and they bring them here and they turn them into larger, more deformed, what we call ogrekin.
I see.
I am the daughter of Lady Montrose. She is a representative from the human city, very far from here. We decided to set up my mother decided to set up some settlement here. This woman looks maybe in her early 30s. Oh, it's 60 years ago. She is 90 now and cannot do much. She left it to Klaus Melanor.
Which human settlement?
It's called Torgard, at the edge of
Never heard of it.
Turf's Wreck. It is established in the last 90 years. It's a small, barely defendable place, and for humans to settle there, it is uncommon, but the rare resources are quite more appreciated. by exporters and traders, so they found good use of the settlement costs and resources here.
Alright.
Turf's Wreck, which is much closer than Horgard is a very dangerous place. Does not hold much life other than the grave of Horgard, which is just a sacred site for some of the elders here.
It's a sacred site.
There is
Never heard of
some
it.
ruins of a temple at the edge of the coast of
Temple.
Turf's Wreck.
Within the last 90 years.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
Well,
But we will have to pass par. Hate it. If we don't have a cart, it makes this whole ordeal much worse. The valley of the Manticora, and she points to the size of her hand. They are bugs, beetles, thousands of them the size of your hand, and they are fleshy things.
Ugh, I hate beetles.
Sounds bad.
There are also giant centipedes and
Ugh.
about the worst type of desert monsters you can
I
imagine.
hate any creature with more than 2 legs.
This is not even at the White Wilds, which has more scorpions and snakes. This has more of the octopod and
Oh, the centipedes
she's well grammared. She sounds too posh to be where she is right now.
So maybe we should not go to that place.
Why don't we
I think we have to.
well, surely you fellers kept the boat, yeah? Surely you can just take that back, right?
I need you guys to find the boat and that supply.
There is a coast very close to here if we can find the boat.
So we teleport that way.
But these raiders will
Sir.
what is a teleport?
teleport. What is it? What is it teleport?
What is a
Went to
teleport?
corrupted heaven dimension, and now we're hundreds of miles.
What is that? I have no idea what that means.
Corruption is like the type of thing that happens
higher
here, where they
dimension.
transform babies into
You mean like the
monsters.
Fey realm?
That's corruption.
No, apparently a long time ago, some blood lady blew up the heavens, and now a bunch of the different realms got corrupted.
Hmm.
And one of them, your demon, was Jillian, and
Right.
it blew everything up. And now that place is destroyed.
Am I aware of the
Well, that, I mean, I guess that sounds good that it's
Sorry, miss,
destroyed.
what was your name
It was,
again?
it was explained to us in the tower, wasn't it there?
Oh yeah, that.
Well,
What was your name again, miss?
My name is Ira.
Do you-
IS.
Did you have a last name?
Montrose.
Is that familiar?
Well, Mrs. Montrose.
You did hear, you heard the name, you heard her mother's name, and you heard her last name. Laslyn Monroe, she is one of, she's incredibly well respected, but she functions as one of the, to come to a more rural town, it's not common, but she is a powerful diplomat of King's Bay.
Okay, so I just knew it.
You knew it because human settlements aren't ever around here. These people saw a great opportunity where there were some raiders, more open land for harvesting and crops. They chose to take that risk, settle some people here. You ever heard? Besides that, you've never heard it being good. Like the decision to invest in resources here might have been a good idea. You never heard how well it turned out. That's it. The Montrose family 90 years ago did settle it. That was last week's history. Ah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, do you have food? No.
I mean,
There's oranges right over there, whatever that.
It's like crab claws.
what's in the, is there anything else in the boxes?
Yeah, give me a moment. Actually,
One is a box just straight filled with blood, which has a bunch of weapons that weren't bloody before, now filled with
I
blood.
was like, look through them. That's too bad.
Whereabouts
Oh.
are the heads
Ah.
placed? Which spikes?
Spikes of the heads.
Yeah.
Here. These things here that roll along the edge.
Okay. I'm going to approach one which has Roshan clan member.
Does anyone know where my leather wraps went?
It's almost too tall for you. You have to reach all the way up here just to touch it.
No, but I think
Yeah,
there's some more
I'd
leather
dislodge
of these
it
on
from-
orcs.
Okay.
No, they were like magical wraps.
It comes off
No.
easily, but in a kind of long-term disgusting type of thing.
They like
Did
helped
you
you.
lose them in the dreamland?
No, I had them on in the boat. I got them on the boat.
I don't think you.
They were like, they helped you lift heavy.
Yeah.
I do think that. Despite
Oh.
the decoloration,
You took them on my corpse?
it's a close relative.
Why would you do that, man?
Close
That's the
enough.
rudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't realize it was you.
Give
It was
it
some
back.
weird blue
Come on.
elf type thing, but
Give it back.
In the box that Cornell was
Very
digging
well.
around in,
If
you
you
see
want them,
him like
I shall
stirring
give
a
them
pot
back.
of glowing magical energy.
Take off the wrap,
So there's
which goes
definitely
around
something
your
in the blood
shoulders.
box.
There you go.
The crystals across the room all seem to be pronouncing a
I
type
feel
of,
like my wraps.
like amethyst,
They should do, yeah.
strange.
They go around your shoulders, not
strange
your arms.
both enchantment.
Oh, they go around one arm.
Chaotic neutral. So chaotic evil.
Fine, you can have it back, whatever.
Spellcraft.
You seem too sad about it, whatever.
These are just have a
Oh,
very
take it
basic
back.
magic,
I
it's
don't
more
want
of the magic that was cast.
They're
into
too
them,
big now
was
anyway.
the pulling creatures ears.
Just stretched them out.
But you, Brock reaches in beside you into the big box,
Hey.
and pulls out the only magical dagger you now have.
Watch where you're touching.
Yo.
It,
I'm running off over the camera.
it looks like it's covered in rust, but as you wipe it clean, it's perfectly fine.
Is there any good weapons in there?
Sorry, buddy, I didn't. Oh yeah, there's this. It's a little bit enchanted.
Oh, okay.
You want it?
Nah, that's alright.
By the way, I'm just kneeling
Is it a
in front of the
dagger?
thing, praying.
Yeah, it's probably better on Meliorn.
Yeah.
You find a wooden holy symbol, you find a bunch of javelins.
Sorry.
symbol of what?
Next to me. I didn't.
Wooden holy symbol,
Land
God,
rock.
you've never heard of before.
Probably, yeah.
Kneeling, praying in front of
It
it.
looks kind of like a hammer, made of wood.
Not dislocated.
But with a bunch of hands that are forming at the bottom. Like
head
human
kinda
hands
looks
that
like my
should be holding one.
Go one of those people.
Cool concept.
You want one of those people?
Okay.
And
How do you do the ritual? I can wait.
The hatch. Where did that go? So I can't go down.
You
goes
have
down to the central
write
space
down
where you guys
some
were gonna
notes
walk
about this.
Oh,
this is so that these guys can get down and take Cicero, you notice what's on, like, what was on the back of what looks like one of the large hooks. Grok, you notice the last magical thing in this room is very close to the magical crystal. It is on the body of a decapitated cook, ogre cook, that was decapitated by Ray. And it is a cloak. It is a magical abjuration cloak.
That will also be a good item for Melion, probably, but I don't know others.
It's big. It's meant for like a big orc-sized creature.
That's me.
What a coinky
I mean, there's some scattering you can do. There are interesting types of resources here. Not trading, these creatures don't trade in gold.
Is there a belt
There is a belt.
or a fanny pack?
Or a tool.
There wouldn't be a fanny. Okay, attached to the waist
Too high tech.
of the cook. Attached to the waist of the cook, there is a belt. The belt is holding up a large bowl, which was once filled with blood that they would toss out. So it's kind of like a bowl fanny.
There's like a
fanny pack
holster
bowl.
for a spatula as well.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
Does anyone know where my clothes went?
After a few
I think
minutes
they
of
probably
praying,
put it
I don't think you did.
Come
You
up to
didn't
the
have
head.
any clothes.
decapitate it. I'm going to
Disappointing.
put it on the gnarliest spike.
Its head was already kind of indented because of him, but yeah, no, the head's still functional. You decapitate and
It's like
you put it back onto
its
the
face
rock
is
arms.
now flat. Like its nose has been shoved into its face.
Nose is being shoved in, so the pillar like sticks out of the front nose and head area, forming a kind of
unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh.
This thing killed my clan members.
And Brock, you also get a discovery point. You know where you are and all of that. But just one from before, so you've got two in this room.
Real moment.
Also, if you guys want to spend time in here, there is a type of resource which seems to be their currency, which you can pick up. And it appears to be raw iron.
Sorry,
And chunks of it in a degree
not
where there's
character,
a
but me.
Does she explain it to us, or do I just know from
No.
You wouldn't even know
They
that that is
traveled
their trading
from
currency,
home
but it's
to
the
here.
most obvious
They must have-
long piece. And
Fell into the same trap
as you examine,
as I did.
the girl says, "They blacksmith here. I don't know what they do with this orb.
No more. We can kill all orcs.
I don't know what they
I
do
hate them too.
Right.
other than feed themselves with it. It's so wrong."
He's good. He's fine.
Well, I can repurpose myself.
He's a different color from the orcs.
Is there any like bags?
He's
or
pretty
Yeah, what
much.
color are these
Yeah, they're
guys?
actually- they're sacks. And some
Do
of the
role
sacks
play
have
when
that
the
look
like
in
everyone
large
can hear.
portions.
Rob will take a sack.
I think they're
Don't
great.
do roleplay when other people, because then it's the waste of the moment.
Spends up so much time.
If anything, they stuck them first.
Yeah, fair.
So why wasn't it there?
There's 2 pots. One of them is now overburnt meat. The other is cooked, well-cooked meat that's hopping. Okay, so you're going to spend 20 more minutes here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you get 135 gold worth of iron ore, raw iron ore.
Wow.
That's
That's why I wanted to,
Apparent,
you know,
man.
that was just that thing. Wasn't sure what you guys are doing.
That's a
with it.
lot. Of...
That's, and I mean, you can try and calculate the weight of that, but it's going to be too much for Brock to carry alone, probably Moki's weight.
I'll need a cart.
I'll take it, arrows.
I'm gonna rest.
Yeah, and apparently, even if you left this cabin, there's no cart in visible area distance.
We're
There
not-
is a line of large, like, towers that form.
We're
a
not taking
road.
any of that with us then.
There's sacks. Brock is got a sack of iron ore. That's, you know, and there's a big box crate filled with blood and weapons. Sorry, what else did you guys want to do?
I'm gonna rest.
Yeah, you didn't find any extra clothes. I mean, there were clothes off any monsters you wanted to just like drag onto you. You just cover your body in bodies.
Young miss, how long would it take to get to this nearest settlement without going through the path of death?
Well, if you went by boat, it would be even more risky because of the crags of the turf's wreck. Probably by boat, if we wrapped all the way around, maybe half a week. If we went through, maybe 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
If we kept that pace.
Point me in the direction of it and I will make my way.
So you and this girl, you help walk this girl. I mean, she's taller than you, so you know she does kind of like use your body as a bit of a weight. You walk out here. See, there are long sets of like statues. One of the ones closest to you is broken and half leveled. You're coming out of what appears to be a very large, kind of round chamber, kind of high cliffs to your right. But she points right, but kind of like a round, pointing around the cliff face. That's heading east. East is the only direction that isn't going towards the coast. And east, if you follow
Bring out my compass.
they call it the Goga Trail.
Goga.
Goga, which in their language means centipede.
No.
One thing Jake likes the most: 4 guards grave, centipede.
I don't want to do anything with centipedes. They freak me out.
But
What is a centipede?
she says the last thing: the weather is always potentially dangerous, and the Manticora, as I said before, unless there is a strong windstorm or a desert blast, you probably won't encounter them. They are kept in the winds. So if we could find gaps between strong wind currents, we would avoid that problem with the I would like to go with you if you think you're confident, but I don't know if we don't have supplies of food, how we will even get foraged food out there. I traveled from that direction here half a week ago, and we encountered no food, nothing, not even the bombs.
Why did you come out here?
I came with Class's son, and she kind of begins to go into a bit of color smeller. Melanor.
Wouldn't that be your brother?
He is disreputable and no, Montrose is my last name.
Alright, my bad.
Melanor is the son of the
Yeah.
present
Yeah.
owner of town.
Sorry, so many names get mixed up.
He traded me when the meat wasn't enough.
Oh, he sold you.
Sold my body as an.
Well,
They did not get that far. I am lucky that they were wanting. They were talking about some sort of glory orgy or battle or something. The thing that was happening while I was half unconscious, I think, was the beginning of their enjoyment and festivities. She starts to walk back to the entrance, leaving you out in the main.
Wow,
entrance.
she's
Well,
a fucking complete imbecile.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That sounds awful.
I just want to go home.
That's fair.
And I will not take you there. You will take me if I am not there.
I mean, you're asking for a mighty lot there.
You think I can go alone
Uh,
with that 30?
I mean, you made it here alone, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
I came here with someone else who traded me for meat.
that's right. Maybe you can, like...
I didn't even tell you this. I told you the guy outside.
I mean, there's a bunch of bodies around if you really need food. They're not
I
human.
see that your jaw looks like it can take that type of
Hey,
chewing.
I don't... I personally don't imbibe in that. But I'm just saying, if you need to.
My mother says we should not eat of the flesh, and it is proper to eat of the earth and the nature, what nature brings to us.
You know,
Vegan.
your mother sounds like a very smart person. But kind of dumb
She's
in this
too
situation.
old
She's a little...
to actually do anything useful. Like, it was up to me. She looks like she didn't accomplish anything.
Right. So you want to come with us?
Oh, I want to go home. If you want to go further into danger, I won't stop you, but I won't follow you.
Okay, so if we do go the safe route, you'll come with and just leech off us.
I think we should go the safe
Right.
route. I wouldn't mind
If-
escorting a young woman home.
If I promise I will eat one piece of bread per day.
Well, we don't have any bread.
We'll be hunting our food.
Pieces in a loaf?
Rations
Like
in
a
here.
chunk.
Hey,
Like a hand chunk.
Grog, do you have any food in your box?
My box is missing, so I believe one of them tore it apart and wore it.
Can't you just like bring it back?
Also, most of our shit is
Isn't it magic?
across the continent in the car.
Why didn't you bring it? You teleported, didn't you?
We were prepared to come back and pick up our car and... Anyways,
Oh,
Right.
I'm gonna look at those mushrooms that are altering the ground's color for a bit. Give me a moment.
Actually, can I have some?
Sure, I'll be my guinea pig.
Eat them. They taste very irony. Like they were like kind of soaked in blood to sprout. You're not realizing these are kind of like blood mushrooms. Very rich in iron. Not a good aftertaste, and basically nutritionally a failure.
It'll be good for a meat stew.
They are good with the taste of meat.
Have we gotten everything that's in this very, very dark cavern?
Definitely not, but we can't carry it all.
How much of the iron are you going to carry? Because there's
Are you blind?
there's about like 2 tons
No, it's just the
of
lights are
iron
off.
ore.
Yep, how
It
much
just
do you
smells
guys want to carry?
Do we have the sacks to carry 2 tons of iron ore?
You have one sack, which would carry about
50 pounds?
100 pounds.
100 pounds. Carry 100 pounds of iron ore?
I can hold 100 pounds. So I'm gonna, if you want me to sort through and try to find some good weapons to sell for a decent price,
I don't know.
I can do that.
Okay, why don't we can just spend 2 hours here. You can just loot the whole place. I'll take a cheeky nap. You can wake me up when you're done.
Alright, that will actually give me some time to record that spell that I just learned from the blood ritual.
Okay. But before you separate, and the elf is gone. I don't even know where he is.
He's scouting there.
Don't worry, that's his fate.
This is the turf. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it. Here it is.
There's probably more orcs around, isn't there?
This was the turf of Dragnut the Destroyer.
Dragnut?
That was his name.
Oh.
And now it is owned by a creature that called itself a mother.
Which was
But was a lion beast, yeah.
just one, or
This land is
I don't-
filled with
I
chaos.
don't know many orcish words. I only know the ones connected to family and companionship.
I'm
That's how I knew I was going
Dragnut
to
the
be great.
Destroyer.
so you know how to flirt. Okay.
That's funny. Why are you
There are a
being
lot
weird?
of orc raiders near our home. They would
Family companionship.
No.
How long has your group
You're a
been
horse.
together for?
Better come back.
Yes. Are you all prisoners in different?
Yes, you are.
Nah.
None of them look like they're from the same place. I'm just afraid to assume we are all
I'm
lost
from Damino.
travelers.
I'm from Damino.
It's like I'm from
Yes, you are from here.
I'm from Europe.
At least I think this is done.
Should be.
Right.
Territorial.
Well, I'm glad the introductions are done. Well, actually, We should introduce ourselves first. Who are you?
I've introduced myself. I'm Ray Senshi.
His name is Mr. Senti Cheese.
Why did you
Senchi?
introduce yourself
Senchi.
to the blind person? first?
Senshi.
He's not
Senchi.
blind. It's very dark.
I am
It's
a
very
warrior
dark in
of
here.
my home.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, what is this important?
My name is Moki. I'm also with him.
It's a,
Where are you from?
you see, Moki's from Damino.
Sorry, I thought we were doing, like, tell me one interesting thing about
Oh,
you.
what is your last name? Because that is what is important to the
That's a
blind
good
man.
one. He doesn't have one.
The Ibis?
My last name is my tribe name and my clan name, Tivin Wukan.
It's way too long.
Like what?
You still have to
What?
go with that.
And
I don't respect him.
No, it's Wukan.
Wukan.
Tyvin
That
Wukan.
sounds so bestial.
Haven
Close
Lucan.
enough.
Right.
I have never seen something like you before. I am quite amazed, except for your covering. in
I've
blood.
rarely seen one from evil.
Maybe an actual element of innocence left in there. You know, who knows?
Right.
Maybe.
Good, I'm glad I sorted. I'm Grok. I don't have a last name. I was born a slave. In a colony.
Why?
Alright, let's go.
I
Why?
was born a colony.
Girl,
I
Wait,
wasn't born a slave. I
Cicero.
became one.
why was the first thing you do after combat to desecrate the corpse of that?
He does
Poor
that. Don't worry
creature
about it.
outside.
Don't worry about it.
What? A creature?
Yes.
Well, you see, my friend. Can I call you my friend?
No.
Alright, my acquaintance.
Better.
That creature is a full-blown.
Innocent.
Anyway,
Are you talking about the scorpion monster?
oh, the scorpion monster.
Yeah. The one that you drank its blood.
No, I didn't drink that blood. I drank
You drank the blood
lion
of the
thing.
creature that its head you took off.
The lion creature.
Oh, okay.
I did not touch that thing. I just.
Never mind. You do what you want.
You see that lion thing there is a complete demon.
Oh no, I agree with you.
And Grok
I don't
is-
even know what a demon is.
In episode 7, the only person who actually knows
That
about
sounds
it.
bad.
That sounds very demonic.
But I've learned from an old friend of mine. He was a teacher. He was trained in to deal with outer entities. I don't think it is one of them, but it could be.
From what I know, if it is what I think it is a curse placed on, I think, a living.
Nick just smashes the mic down.
Yeet.
Wait, I'm really sorry to interject. Dude, Kalian is dead?
Who?
Sorry, that's just been ringing on for a bit in my head here.
Who is?
Well, the last things I can remember is the sound of crushing rocks, my head being devoured by your claws.
Arm first.
Arm first, as you ripped out my guts.
Right.
I was alive for a bit longer, and then you ripped my
I
head
actually
off.
thought this.
So
like,
there's a
you ripped
rivalry
Malion's
between
Cicero's head
you.
off, then you ripped Grok's arm, and then his head off.
Rivalry?
Right.
And then you stepped on Malion,
I don't
crushing him.
understand what happened.
So,
But I'm just gonna ignore it
How-
until it goes ape
wait.
shit
I
again.
don't know. I was wondering, these creatures all look like they've been in a very similar PTSD
how come,
situation.
how come
I don't.
Grok and Cicero are alive, but
Be careful.
Kalian's still dead?
Be-
If what you're saying to me is, if
Actually,
I'm
you're right.
understanding it-
Deucalion might not be dead. He didn't go through the portal with us. He might still be in Dreamland or appeared back where we entered.
Or he's somewhere around here and we've abandoned him.
Although, I did also unleash a terrible evil.
Why would you do that?
Because you were killing us and I told you to hold your attention. So he might have been killed or devoured or consumed by that.
What was it called?
I don't know. You looked at a giant pit that had a seal on it, and you're like, oh, that must be a terrible evil now. I was like, okay. And then he was killing everyone. I was like, I'm going to unleash a terrible evil to hold him off so I don't die.
Yeah, I just remember the moon.
You need to look at the moon for a bit.
Right.
For what reason did you attack your companions?
I have no idea.
You know what? No consequences yet. I didn't fuck up.
I don't even remember doing that.
This seems like a very impossible situation. for you.
You must have like unleashed some great evil.
Wish the guy was asleep.
Just dealt with.
See, I can't be worse than good.
What did you do?
I have madmen. Great monsters.
I see. So we have a blind man
Blind
who,
human.
I'm not blind.
a blind monstrosity who has attacked you people. We have a horse centaur
I really don't like
No,
this
just
show.
something.
who is
Oh!
respectable.
Oh, I used to be an engineer.
We have an engineer
But my ship was
or
destroyed.
a maker, a crafter.
Yes.
Uh,
And then I got
Fella.
shipwrecked. And I'm here.
I'm a doctor.
They go back out with
I have not entered civilization in
I'm
weeks.
a tribal warrior. I used to be a slave.
I'm telling the truth.
I should be. It's pretty
You're more
much
just like carving some of the stone off as you. I mean, you're doing it, but it's not it. And at this point, you're also
Seem like a knight.
the oil is mainly burnt off of it. You have to
Yeah,
go
like a
back
noble
and
knight.
forth.
Where did Cicero
I
go?
am a samurai of my clan.
I get that it's his thing to just be like
It is
invisible.
It's
Oh,
fine.
wait, hold up. I'm gonna start walking that way.
Just smell bad, like
What's the
rot
word?
or like
Like decay, rot, and volcanic.
A high position.
Noble.
Need a yeah, I wasn't looking.
I start
was trying
walking
to avoid
towards the
noble.
sound.
This is where
Because they're not nobles. Oh.
Cornell.
Whatever a
heads
synonym
towards
of
Cicero's
noble.
sound
Knight.
as you were
Like-
scraping
you
the
would knight.
wall.
No, knight.
And then that sound stops.
Noble warrior.
Cornell's just kind of like in a
Noble warrior who knows.
Hello?
Oh, that's why I wanted another word for noble.
how many hours you got?
It's they're high class citizens, warriors. They're not knights.
You just read against other races.
No, only those who attack us.
Cicero,
No.
are you here?
Cornell is now, as you scavenge,
I see no
he's now
rest.
like below you, but 15, 20 feet away.
There's an up here.
Okay.
He's back up at the place you spent the whole week.
What about your other friend? He
The tunnel just
keeps disappearing.
To me. It's
Huh.
close by. The place that you did all the killing was just the spot where there was the monsters.
How good?
My personality disorder.
the other
I don't know what
tunnel
that
goes down
means.
into, like a natural cave.
What does that mean?
Okay. Deucalion might be alive,
Crazy.
It was sort of on the rubble.
but
I was about to save him, and then my head fell off of my forehead. Like I saw you coming towards
Yeah.
me, and I could easily
Like
have moved out of the way, but I
racially
didn't.
motivated.
And then my head came off.
that sounds like maybe because whoever was me was too quick and powerful for
No,
the
no,
rest of
I
you.
saw you. You were huge and very loud.
All right. I more so mean because if you and Grok are alive,
Yeah.
wouldn't it make sense that Deucalion? I mean, he's a strong fellow. I feel like he's not the type to just
So we got
to
someone who
just die.
Someone who's crazy, someone who's blind, and someone who's actually alright looking guy. Have you
Well,
said
nobody
anything
can,
fucked
so-
up yet?
Not fucked up, no.
Cool.
Unless you count I unleashed the great evil.
So are you
So
like,
you're mentally fucked up. There's a little problem. I mean, they all
Problematic.
have the same problem.
They just rewrite
You
it.
you seem weird. I feel like there's some discontent there. You're not.
I'm in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, in a
That's fair.
useless part of this continent.
Yeah.
I'm the furthest part away from where I'm supposed to be,
Where are you supposed to be?
where we were,
Why did you need to be there?
because I like it there.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna get back.
What is your purposes?
That's a very founded question.
In fact, the weirdest part, sorry, just as a note, everyone but Cornell is sweating profusely. Like, these bodies are not adjusted to this climate correctly. Should be, but they're not.
Well,
Good
we
on
were-
you.
We were messing around in the sanctuary for a while.
I
think
don't
we
know
were
why
trying to
that
figure
is.
out stuff. What are the problems over there?
Sanctuary is human land.
Oh.
Cornell's like fully collapsed beside where Cornell once was.
Anyway, we should get going. Are you going to come with us? You're a horrifically very strong warrior. So very appreciated.
Was he? I don't know.
Yeah, he sort of like dropped like 3 dudes head off in like an instant, and also
That?
killed that general listing.
It
That
was
is impressive.
no,
Yes.
it was nothing.
I
I
need a-
do not know much of this land. I would very much be in hurt
What are you
there.
trying to do? Are you trying to...
But yes, I'm the only one that knows this place, seemingly.
I need a.
So you lead us. He kills food. I read book.
If you
You
find
also kill
colors,
things.
I want all of
You
to
kill
them.
things, and you also kill things.
I need to find something from the dams
Right.
when we get anywhere close to that.
Where are you trying to go?
You don't mean like this. This is
I'm-
perfect then.
No,
The
not
orcs,
not
they-
like that.
You
Something.
mean like human.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is,
Your
but
kind.
it's,
I mean, humans is a little bit of spontaneous.
I'm blind.
even though it is too hidden for a normal person.
Right.
I smell it though.
Do any
smell
of us
that.
look like
I
Yeah.
don't
normal
have a
people?
description ready for you.
Like DNA wise, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Pending.
Like it's
Maybe.
But it's a black orb.
Would you help me get some of these crystals off? They seem to be designed for evil enchantment magic enhancing.
Evil enchantment enhancement.
Seems like
Evil.
seems like a weird thing to want to carry around.
Well,
Yeah,
I can make
alright.
some beautiful items with this.
Why? We already put out a bunch of evil
Specifically
crystals back
evil.
in the car.
I mean, I did say maybe not to do that.
Look, the world's weird. Just
Well, we
because
could've
it's
solved it,
called
but then-
evil
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's actually evil.
No. If you say it's evil, it's probably evil.
So these making magic crystals?
Rob, make a spellcraft or spell.
Look, technically in the
Knowledge
world,
Arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. Probably Knowledge Arcana is best.
Yeah, that's 18.
And that 18?
No, it's 18.
Totally.
Weirder than you'd expect. You were right and wrong about the things you just said. But the problem that the thing you
Hey,
kind
you
of
were
have
right
now
about
fully understood is that it is protecting this place from. You thought it was wrong. It hides undead. This crystal has a strong permeation capable of hiding undead.
no,
But also
no,
being able to let undead
Kevin.
pass undetected
stop it.
with being held, holding those type of crystals.
Right, actually, now getting a close look at this. This is a powerful warding magic.
Oh, that's different.
At least it's made for hiding
But
undead.
it's evil looking.
Evil warding.
In
Can we just like
essence.
smash it or like uproot it?
Now pass.
Are you going to carry it? I mean,
Technically, good and evil
It could
don't
sell for a
exist.
lot more than the silver or that.
no,
Don't
I
really
definitely
care for that, but if we can use it.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
use it.
everything is
Yeah,
evil in the
yeah.
eyes of another,
Smash or pass?
and some things may be good to those that see only evil.
Beautiful. Okay, not even gonna make you roll for it, because we'll just skip over it.
Yeah.
You get 150 gold piece of amethyst. It is called cracked amethyst. And that is the category it gets. 150 gold. It goes from upwards of 8,000 as soon as you destroy it. 150.
Does Torgard have like a trading settlement? Does it have
For like 10
transport?
pounds?
Does
It
it
has
have
some transport.
Does it
Yeah,
have,
you
like a
small
mail
piece, maybe
system?
15.
ways of getting messages back to?
Yes, to Kingsman.
Okay.
There is the best means of water
I think I can
transport
carry some
via
stuff, but-
How much
our
money you can
controlled means, but the entire water base
Technically,
around this
I
area,
can carry
sea
water,
shattered
but we don't have
stars,
any containers.
so many planets.
So give me a sack, full sack, and I'll carry that.
Go to the
Sure, we can
shores.
deal with them.
I should have sacked roll.
Why?
You
Your
said
30
150
friend definitely got
pounds.
captured by
What's that?
Sorry, I might have missed. Why did you come here with
Oh, I came here to help you with
Design
the
or
trade. We
is,
are the two
uh,
youngest members of the two
3 copper
noble
per pound.
households in Hordgard.
You're just trading?
Colors was trading with the elder.
Yep, 2 tons
and
total.
the elder offered him more
Technically,
product.
3,750
But
pounds.
he agreed. Because obviously he didn't want to bring me back with him and cost
So
him
I'll
extra
carry
resources.
150 pounds. I'll just put mine over.
You know, people
He's
normally trade with these.
No.
And what?
He is the son of a noble house in Hordgard. It is very much the opposite of
Still live.
this. So you see that boy, he's kind of a little elvish.
I'm able to lose close.
Uh,
I'm looking for like what that's.
nothing.
Are you sure he wasn't just trying to get rid of you?
But
I mean,
yes,
it
but
makes-
his father is like the most respected member of the town. He is the son, like second child mayor, basically.
Yeah, but isn't your mother
My
better
man
off?
is a magistrate.
Yeah, so you would be the next in
I would if
power.
she was 90 and I. They
I'm just saying it makes sense to get rid of the competition.
Well, I mean, it was
Yes.
also allied with them. Legitimately.
Well, if the
He-
father wants to take over, be the sole power in charge.
His father has managed to get some of the orc raiders to be considered guard for Torgard, but they just pick people off if they leave. The only safe place to leave Torgard by is by boat. That wraps around to Kings Bay. I mean, there are further tracks inland, but you are heading straight towards the King of Blackstone, Torgard, Steel Shadow. He is a Durga, very religious. What is the word for extremist?
Zealot.
Zealot.
What was his name? Volgar Steel Shadow?
Vorgar, Vorgar, Steel Shadow the Sixth.
That's a very impressive name.
I don't know if this is the same as the fifth, but my mother knew the fifth, and now she does not know the sixth, and it means that any contact with Blackstone, which by the way, you don't know anything about this place. Blackstone is big ass mountains, and she points to like a series of stones. She's like, it's a lot like this, but much bigger, and holds a small city inside of it that is mainly smart orcs, which are these grey things, and smaller grey
That's not his
goblin dwarves.
Mm.
Don't know if you know what that means. I don't know of any.
No, I don't know.
Point is, they are known to be only greedy and to hog the laneways of passage so that you will pay fines,
That's not his villain.
fees, or at worst people just to move past.
There's no D.
My mother had a
That's-
deal with
that's not his villain.
Volgar the Fifth, and ever since last 50 years, we've not been able to make safe travel through the land towards Kings Bay. We've only been able to go by boat. So that once we get to Torgar, I can safely, I think, offer you passage. My mother will be happy to grant it to you, assuming you can get out.
Can we get clothes at Torgard?
Oh yes, they have fabric makers, and my mother is only under a kind of careful bondship with Rodi, who is the last remaining soldier, the last remaining real soldier from Kings Bay.
Yes.
Rodi, and the blacksmith, who he is a orc, the only orc in our town that is very nice. He trained in Blackstone. He is a very good smith.
That's nice.
But there are other people. They are just under the fist of the person who sold me here. His
Right.
father.
Well, we can go and kill them all.
That
And
would
then
be
you'll
your
be fine.
carpenter, Tanner, and
Right.
yeah, all of the other people that are important in the town.
Yeah, cool.
My
Take them
mother
out.
has lost her power, and I, along with her.
That's right. We'll go in, kill Carlos and his papa, and then you can be
The
back.
whole turn against you. I can't.
You can be back on top, back in charge.
Wouldn't work either. If you killed the person at the top, they would. The orc raiders would just start attacking everyone else.
We can take them out.
And if they're like this, then you might actually have a chance.
I mean, this guy didn't take any damage.
I couldn't watch for Rogi though. He is a guard from Kings Bay, and he came here with my mother. He's quite old. He's in his late 70s, but he is quite fearsome.
Right. Is he like a big, strong man who does a bunch of damage when he attacks people?
Oh yes, yes. He was.
Just push him over, he can't get up.
That's fair.
Well, you know about
Right.
the blue guy with the big head.
Well, I was blindfolded and gagged, but Klaus, he met him before coming into this building. The trade happened through the blue one.
the trade, the blue. I didn't think it was a Durga. This blue Durga's the thing.
Maybe it was like a blue elf.
No,
I
big,
thought it might have been one of the mind goblins.
big head.
Mind goblin.
We do not see any of those mind goblins. They are.
Well, they have like a really big alien.
That does sound close approximation, but at the same time, they would have to be at the other side of the continent.
They're north from here, way north.
They exist in cold climates, not distance.
What if it's like?
We'll never go in depth.
What if it's like
Probably not.
a blue gnome? I've heard of those.
So,
I still have my pseudo-wizard
barrels
there.
here. Are there any water there?
Oh, check. There is one is basically crab rations for slaves, and one is a very muddy water, and the other one is a barrel just straight up liquid collected.
I'll forget the what the lake water. What is water?
I mean, the top of it all looks pretty good, but you can see at the bottom it's like black.
That joke.
Muddy.
A barrel. The lid is not totally secure. You couldn't roll the barrel constantly. The wooden ones that were on your.
Oh, also the keg.
The keg is also filled with the type of water, but you can only find it out by opening it when it's in the plate. You actually, like this, you had that type of dug in your wood. These all look like wood, but they are actually covered in a layer of wax that gives it this kind of like orangish tint.
Picture or does it have a lid?
It does have a lid, but the lid appears to be just wood. Not wax.
Does it smoke different form?
Yeah, but like
I'm
you
going
have
to
to.
fill this with acid.
Does wax and acid?
Hey, log in.
Yes.
You see that scorpion thing?
Yeah.
Can you rip the poison gland out of its tail, please?
Tail's already been cut off, so that
I'll walk
whole
over and
part-
give him the whole tail.
No, can you rip out the poison
I
gland?
don't know where that is.
Here, I got
Did it
this.
before.
I'll
Let me
You
do
did
it.
it of a dog monster with
Yeah.
spines.
I'll try. Nature check, I'm assuming?
I
For
will.
survival? Oh, survival.
I
DC is
will.
15 plus its CR.
I will assist.
Now, this is the board.
Roll a check.
This
I thought that
is
minus 2 to
survival.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It takes it takes an hour for it to recover.
Okay, you get a
You
plus
had
2.
an hour. Let me double check.
Oh, I got an hour.
Up to you.
Yeah, you got an hour.
You get a plus 2.
Holy CR, like what? 7? No.
We would have died. Ugh.
5 HP. The other class of fifth level spell.
Yeah, it's probably pretty high.
Didn't seem to have much damage after.
No, but if it,
Drains. So I believe drains is an hour recharge. So yeah, you've got your wisdom back.
Okay, and the CR of the
Oh, I thought
creature?
No, I believe it's an hour recovering 1 point.
Okay, so he only lost 2 points, and this would be the second hour.
Minus
second
1.
The CR of the monster is 8.
Oh, 23 DC.
you have
If
a,
by 5, you get effective on poison.
you have a plus 2.
Oh, the poison is only dex strength.
You have a plus 2.
Yeah.
So I need to roll a 15 to beat this.
Yeah.
Plus
and then-
2 because you're helping. I have to roll 13.
Good. Here's
Okay.
roll. Oh, you did.
Yeah, I beat it 19.
Okay. So,
That's a
Oh,
27.
so twice.
I beat it by 5.
So, okay, so I get 2 doses of the poison.
2 doses of the poison. So you can write down DC 20. Actually,
Wait.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry about it.
Isn't it DC 23?
No, that is the stun of the.
Oh, yeah, DC 20. So only one.
Only one
So you only got 1 die.
No, DC 20.
No,
DC
it's 15 plus
Eight.
CR.
Plus CR.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sorry.
DC 20.
I'm
You're right.
one
Sorry.
dose.
Yeah.
One dose.
Not poison.
Still good.
There you go.
Poison, like, it has the poison.
You take the crab rations.
Wait, what did you say? Koi?
Well, it'd be Venom.
My name is Ray.
I will fill the pitcher.
Felix is
I'm
like
just going
koi
to
fish.
test the tip of the pitcher.
What
in
is-
acid
what
to see if
is
it
this?
melts it.
That's the rations.
The tip of the.
Pincer?
The pitcher. That pitcher.
Oh,
I'm
pitcher.
gonna, like, put it in the acid in the thing.
It sounds like it's hissing.
Hint
Like,
of
it's-
cinnamon.
It doesn't actually seem like a high grade acid. One that if you poured it over your face like a bath, you might actually melt your face, like it happened. But it's not.
Try to.
You could dip your whole hand in it and you would lose a whole layer of
Can I
skin.
try to ascertain if this is flesh eating? Would this work on metals or any minerals?
Looks like less
No,
flesh,
I will
but can
just
be flesh
reveal
and
this to
hydros.
the
So yeah, more like killing
party. Your
plants,
your
but also
party.
yeah, cured metals. That's
Well, I have a jug of it now.
Did we get a discovery point from Brian State because of this?
Rock did.
Oh, nice. 1 point.
Yeah, so you've got 2 so far.
Oh, 2 and Brian 2 points.
Rocker won last game when he found out where he was.
Nice. That's the only thing. Then we were 1 for
I mean,
Keter
this woman
Sanctuary.
did just give you a bunch of information.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'd say give one more.
Monkey,
You know a fair bit about
do you
that
think
town.
this thing is edible?
Anything can be edible.
I'm
Do you think
inclined
I
to say
would die if I ate this thing?
I think that would be inappropriate.
You are pretty weak.
I'm inclined to say probably not unless we absolutely scorch the shit out of it.
This
the poison was in
individual,
the tail. The
Poison
core-
doesn't matter. This thing's been living in a cave
this
for a very
individual
long time.
was
There's a
forced.
thing called bacteria.
No, just boil the claws and we got
So
good
do-
crap.
Again, we
Father,
need to scorch it.
Sir Cornell? Yes. This
Wait.
thing was forced into servitude. It would be
Sure.
sacrilege.
You already cut.
Desecration.
Also, it seems like an
You already got
creature.
the tail and the
That's
core
something
off.
cool.
His body's already mutilated.
Yeah, it's kind of like rules of nature at this point.
Do you stand
We
in
either
front of
leave it
the-
here for the worms to take
I mean,
it.
they've taken the
I
tail away.
love the tail because I already cut the tail off.
Yeah. And there's one pincer that is already cut off, but the main part of the body is all still there. Kind of naturally splayed out in the muck.
But I'll stand in front if they try and eat the body
Okay.
or cut off.
I think Moki maybe walks towards it. But do
I'll
you-
grab a pincer, the one that was cut off.
Okay.
That's
It's
it.
cut off.
I will not eat this.
You know, I was given a box of fish from your friend Grok.
You put it in the
Grok.
sack, I'll carry it.
It's in a crate?
There's a barrel.
Barrel. Would anyone? Yes.
Look, when you say there's no...
It's really dry fish.
Like dried salted fish? Or just raw fish?
Barely salted.
Oh, crap.
There's crab, but it's a good mix. And it's dry.
When you say there's no food, what is it? No animals?
You're asking the girl?
Yeah.
When I am not a hunter, and neither is Thomas. When we did the journey
So
here.
probably actually tons of food there.
No, the valley is called the garbage
My
Valley, which
character's
means
name.
if you like to eat centipedes
I don't know.
or the
Some matter.
manticore, which are hand-sized beetles, probably some good amount of meat out of those. But those are big bugs. I don't like bugs. I would
That's
rather
nice,
stay in
though.
the back of a cart with a hood.
That's all I
Everybody
need.
hates
There's
bugs.
no D.
Bugs are not too bad.
Where do you say this?
What?
Just
Bugs aren't
that.
too bad. Snakes, however, that's where I draw the line.
You should take. Regain
Alright,
your
alright,
strength.
let's go.
You know.
But we should
Has a D in
make
before
our
you-
way out of here.
Oh no, I've already
soon.
confirmed that's not how you spell it.
You haven't confirmed anything else?
Moki,
Okay.
you should eat. Regain your strength.
He's a vegetarian. He only
Oh.
eats plant
No,
based.
I'll eat it, cool.
You're a disgusting creature.
A good third of everything you eat has to be spat back out.
Yeah, you only have mullet.
No, it doesn't.
You eat more bone,
Crunch that,
Yummy.
sure, yeah.
Crunchy.
you have no idea how painful that is on the rear end.
Right.
I'm a fey creature, I don't defecate.
Well,
Oh, you're
That's not
Fey?
how it works.
Do you have the Fey
I
type?
have the fey type.
Oh, stay away from my weapon.
Since we've been here for a while, let's
cold
start
iron?
heading out.
Alright.
Just one more damage, please.
So,
I
wait,
Only
just worried
one?
about the other
Yes,
people.
only
that,
Damn, I thought it did more.
stop
Go on,
complaining.
Eddie.
Right. There are
I
two.
recommend sticking with Murky. He'll most likely protect you. Cornell may bite you in your sleep.
Why would I do that?
And
You
Ray
do
seems
seem
like
like
a
the
normal
type.
guy.
You've got weird teeth on the
You
side.
should stick with this.
If I get Cavalier
Really
right.
You know what?
Really
Hold on,
kind
hold
of
on, hold on. I will just carry you.
Oh, okay.
No,
We,
Okay, do you want me to tie the equipment onto you?
I can do it. Twist and...
He needs
Very
help. No, he
flexible.
can't.
My goodness.
He can do it. He can do half.
We have two directions.
All the way to the
As
back
from
half
what
of
I've
your
heard.
You can't get like.
We'll go
Yeah,
through
but I
the
can just like
valley.
count the other
We're
way.
going
and give
through
you
the
half.
valley of the
Right.
centipedes, and we're gonna go to Torjard.
Yep,
Yes, this sounds like the best path.
All right.
I already knew about
All
this.
Do you still have your
can.
flamethrower?
No, I left that
You're able to.
back at the car.
You're able
Why
to
did you
throw
do that?
flame.
It's 4:30.
You're able to throw flame.
Yes, I was the flame of Thrower. Let's go.
You yield from the land of Thrower.
Of course.
What?
You're lying out your ass.
I'm not lying.
You're from the land of Thrower?
Oh no, I didn't say that. I
Yeah,
said-
well no, I said it and then you said yeah.
Yeah. Said for a fact.
Okay. Off we go then.
Yep.
And
I guess
Get all the food and head out.
I half understood which.
Which is the fish.
I was gonna say, you realize that as you exit, it's maybe like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Good
The
time
sun
to
isn't
depart.
facing you, but it's facing your back as you walk.
Oh shit. It's a desert. I forgot.
I'm wrong. Sun's to the east. It's facing your face, in front of the desert. Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a con check with the entire time.
Why
no,
is it
there's an
so?
entire table encounter, which I will say for now.
Why is it so dark out here?
Thank God I have endurance.
Does he not realize he is blind?
I can see.
I know.
It's just very dark.
He used to be able to see. I guess after he lost his eyes from that horrific transformation, he is now half a human.
You know what? Fuck it. Who wants to roll?
Me.
I can do it next session, but we do it now.
Yeah.
Let's see what you. Let's see
What dice do I roll?
1d6.
Oh, D6? Interesting. Interesting.
That sucks.
I believe it.
Give us a cliffhanger. Do it.
Isn't the all grade?
Don't.
I want it to be a sandstorm.
I want to be a
I don't think it's Sandstorm.
You're right. The bug storm that eats up flesh.
I think that is like a part of the Sandstorm. Because they come out in the Sandstorm.
moment where you take a step out.
One step.
If that happens, we're just waiting inside the fucking gun.
You step back around, you go back.
Yeah.
So the journey begins. I want Aiden. I've ordered this way. Aiden, roll me a d6 for the amount of hours you now move.
That's good.
How many hours before this event happens?
5.
5.
Pretty good.
So you move a good distance away from
So it takes a
any
whole
of the
5 hours to run away from this creature.
Yeah.
end of the town. You realize that approaching in an area you weren't exactly not sure. You curve around a large section of kind of like cliffed mountain edge. You find another ruined town.
Oh, great.
Parts of buildings that are still smoking. But out of what looks kind of like a classic desert town, like maybe 8 or so buildings in a line side by side, 4 on each side. 5 of them are heavily damaged. 2 of them are gone, and 1 of them is exploded.
That's 9.
What do you see?
What is it? 5, 3, 5, 2, 1. Okay. 4 on either side. The biggest one appears the widest base is completely rubble. So you get to the edge of a town. Another part of a big battle has happened here. If you see, there are cloaked figures at the edge of buildings where they are tucked away until you're 60, 70 feet away, and then you can see like the corner of a leg sticking out from an alleyway of a destroyed building. You see another person 60 feet down on a patio of one of these buildings that looks mainly intact, still quite damaged, sitting on a rocking chair, large shawl over the front of its head, large shoulders. These look like kind of orcish creatures.
Guys, keep talking.
You can hear that when you breathe it, but there isn't enough wind, and you're surprised by that. Flowers sounds breathing.
Monkey, stop breathing so loud.
Oh, sorry. I've just been walking for a while. I'm not playing.
That's fair.
You get to about halfway down the set of buildings, and all of you guys are basically staying kind of like the middle center of this road, centered in the town. Not really a town.
I have no idea.
Oh, I guess we could do that.
As Grok says that, one arm reaches out from the corner of, not that close to the sort of side of the street, but you see one arm grabs the side of like your cloth dragged pant leg.
Okay, here you go.
Misfire!
And you move
Have
on
it.
to the next leg of the journey, and that is where we will end.
Wait, really? Nothing else happened?
That was it.
Well, maybe I want to check the.
We just had an
butcher
encounter with
for,
Shane
like, a
Top. Is that
sausage.
it?
Hey, he said let this over